Hey, welcome back guys to the final part of my Black Myth Wukong complete 100% Platinum walkthrough. This will be a full New Game Plus run. Yeah, I know it's only 3 hours long, but that's how quick we get through everything in New Game Plus and also get remaining materials we need to craft all the remaining armour and weapons. Now, just one thing I want to mention, so I've just jumped into New Game Plus. I am going to be farming one soak here because I forgot to get that soak in New Game. It's Fruit of Tao. You farm that from the sword Taoist enemies. In chapter 4 you have to run past them anyway. It's not really going to waste any time. So I'm just mentioning that now because you can either continue, go and get that soak and then quit the title screen and then go into New Game Plus cycle, or you can just do New Game Plus like I'm going to do. That's a Fruit of Tao soak. And also the Flame Mediator soak. I showed you the enemies in the farming video, but I didn't mention the soak, forgot about it. But yeah, Flame Mediator, that comes from the Searing and Scorching Fire enemies in chapter 4. But I'll mention that when we pass them in here New Game Plus. We have to go through New Game Plus all the way to the end of chapter 5 anyway. And as you just saw, when you first begin you get 3 trophies. One of them is basically for starting New Game Plus. That's 6 senses secured after all that strife and struggle. What's truly been gained. You also get the final 2 character entries, which should give you Portrait Perfected Trophy, Humans, Beasts, Uruguays and the Bodhisattvas or something, all recorded and noted. You'll get that one, and also you'll get the Master of Magic, all spells we know are derived from the same source. That's for finding all the spells, and of course as soon as you begin New Game Plus you get the final spell, which is Strand and Life. Well, it's in Strand, but it's called the Life Saving Strand. It's basically next to where you equip a pluck of many. It's in that same kind of branch. But yeah, what you can expect is we're going to go through all the chapters. Chapter 5 is probably the longest one actually. Yeah, when you kind of speedrunning through chapters, chapter 3 is actually pretty quick. Chapter 3 is just really long to explore. But in terms of speedrunning, yeah, chapter 5 seems longer than the rest, if I'm honest. But yeah, there are some optional things we need to do. Most of the materials we need will come from just making our way up to chapter 5. So you don't really need to farm anything because it all just comes naturally as you make your way to the furthest ingredient in New Game Plus, which would be the Bull King's Horn. You basically have to get all the way to the end of chapter 5 to that boss in the secret area. And as you can see guys, I'm going to be skipping all cutscenes and most loading screens if I can. So yeah, once you beat that prologue boss, don't worry, we've got plenty of time here for me to walk you through things and explain it as we go along. So yeah, it's going to make our way along here. I'm going to try to get meditation spots which we pass and a few like celestial pills, because a lot of things, if you already collected them, you get will instead. And to craft the remaining swords and weapons, remaining weapons and armor, no swords in this game, not that we can equip anyway. Yeah, you need 500,000. Yeah, 500,000 will, so you do need quite a lot. But we're going to upgrade a armor piece here now, by the way. Fully upgrade an armor. And do not fully upgrade anything else. If you upgrade anything else, you're going to find that you're going to be low on materials when we get to crafting everything right at the end of New Game Plus. So you get a trophy, that's for upgrading your first piece for armor. Pound and perfected. Through fire, armor is refined. Through trials, strength is defined. Yep, so we're going to fully upgrade the Pilgrims set. The reason we're doing the Pilgrims, I wouldn't say it's the best set, but in terms of movement speed, it is the best set. And that's what this New Game Plus is all about. You're going to be doing a lot of running and being able to move quicker. All in all, it's going to save a bunch of time. Now, soaks, you want to have the Blue Bridge Romance drink. Yeah, because that increases movement speed when you drink from it. Now for soaks, there is a soak which makes it so if you get poisoned, yeah, double combed rooster blood. If you get poisoned and then drink, that actually cures it and speeds it up. Yes, and I was actually taking out a wind chime. So this is a deluxe item. Don't worry about this, you won't have it But yeah, so the deluxe item, it actually speeds up your movement speed a little bit more. So I'm going to equip that. If you have it, you can equip the wind chime. And this is basically what I'm going to be equipping, guys. Yeah, so you've got a few new staffs available to craft. You don't get anything new in New Game Plus in terms of armor. It's weapons. You get a few new weapons to craft in New Game Plus. But you need to get, like I say, all the way to the end of Chapter 5. And that secret area in order to get the final Bull King's horns to craft everything. So yeah, fortunately, we have to go all the way through New Game Plus, basically just for a few materials. You get all the weapons to craft at the start of New Game Plus. But yeah, make sure you equip the Pilgrim set. And for spirits, I'll come to spirits in a second, we'll do curios first. So I'm equipping the wind chime. You want to equip the Celestial Registry Tablet, increases will gained, and also Gold Flora Hairpin. I really do advise to wear the Gold Flora Hairpin. Well, the one which increases your will gained, like I say, you need a lot of will. And for me, wearing that for the whole of New Game Plus, I just had enough to craft everything. And yeah, like I say, your spirit wants to be the Centipede Guai, because that increases your movement speed as well. And I'm just changing my transformation. Transformation don't matter too much. You've seen me changing it quite a bit, but yeah. You want to, that new relic you got, Freed Minds, equip the middle one, Unified Minds. That makes do massive damage. Basically, when you do a big attack, your monkey decoys will copy you, so you do tons of damage. And yeah, that's the spirit, Centipede Guai. So they're the key things for your movement speed, guys. The Pilgrim set, the Centipede Guai spirits, and the Blue Bridge Romance drink. They're the three main things which can increase your movement speed. Of course, you've got a Wind Chime Curios if you got it from Deluxe Edition, and that soak, double combed Root of Blood, but you don't really get any chance to use that, unfortunately. There is a soak which will poison you, but they kind of cancel each other out. Yep, so we're sprinting past most enemies, as you can see. So yeah, like I say, that relic we just unlocked, Unified Minds. If you charge up, you can get four bars ready, focus points, and you do your attack when the monkeys are out, they'll copy you and you'll do massive damage. You'll be killing a lot of bosses quickly. If you want to, you can change your build for each boss. For the most part, I'm going to be sticking to the same build for exploration and for bosses. Yeah, because for bosses, you might want to like swap your spirit back to the Apramine and Bat so you can freeze them. You might want to change up your drink a little bit so that your drink can recover some of your key, so you can recover your Plantain Fan attack quicker. It's up to you. I think I do change for a few bosses, and then I decided just left it as an exploration build for the whole thing. You know, just movement speed, just so I don't have to keep switching about. But it all depends. You want to take that time, keep switching back and forth. So you've got meditation spot here. Like I say, I won't get all of these. I'll get most of them. Yeah, they'll give you a massive chunk of experience. Basically, you'll get 6,500 experience from the meditation spots. And then you'll come up here. Once you trigger this shrine and rest, you'll get a cutscene once you leave this shrine, guys. And I'm going to skip this cutscene. Yeah, it's just where you turn into that little bug. Yep, so I'm just going to de-transform. I'm going to start running forwards. Yeah, as you see, with this Pilgrim set fully upgraded as well, you're going to slowly build up focus just by running. Now, you don't have to kill this guy. I mean, I am going to kill him here. I'm not entirely sure why I decided to kill him, because you don't need to. You see how much damage you do if your monkey's copying your attack. And if you build up 4 focus points, you do massive attack. So again, look at him copy me, and he's dead already. So yeah, some curios you can get again, and some you can't. And then once you can get again, it means you can equip multiple of them for increased effects. And you'll see here what happens when you get a will you've already got. It'll convert. When you get a spirit you've already collected, it'll just be converted to will. Yeah, so like I say, you don't have to kill him. I think I just decided to for some reason, because he's pretty quick to kill. So yeah, carry on forwards. We are leaving bosses which we don't have to kill, except for that Wandering Wight. He's probably the only one I killed, which we didn't really have to. Any of those we kill, guys, is because you need them for material or something. For example, the long bosses, which are optional, and you have to backtrack a little bit. We have to kill 3 of those, because we need 4 more long kills, and 1 comes from a story boss, the other 3 come from the long enemies. The 3 optional ones. I think that's the only optional thing we have to do. I mean, yes, we have to go through the chapter 5 secret area, but other than that, yeah, just the 3 long bosses. Yeah, just them, and then it's just speed running through the game until we get to secret area in chapter 5. The rare materials we need are, this is assuming you've done 100% on new game and you follow me and you have not max upgraded anything else, because if you have, you might find yourself short on materials. We are going to be crafting a few things, collecting a bunch of this stuff along the way, and at the end I will show you how much materials I had left of everything. So if you want to know exactly what you got to play with, you can skip to the end of the video and just try to scan forward and back to where I open my inventory after crafting everything, and you see exactly what I've got left. And that might give you an idea, guys, of what you've got to play with if you do want to do a bit more upgrading. Yeah, so we need, it's 1 sky piercing horn, you need 1 more of them, but that comes from a story boss. There's some optional bosses which drop them, but assuming you got all of them in new game 100%, you should only need 1 more sky piercing horn. That comes from chapter 4 boss, and like I say, we need 4 more long pills. 1 comes from the chapter 3 midway boss, and the other 3 come from 3 of the long dragons optional enemies. We need 4 of them total, and then we need 4 Bull King's horns, which come from the secret area in chapter 5. Yeah, it was quite far away. So once you kill that boss, yeah, you'll see you'll be getting a lot more will now from bosses. So equipping that gold floor hairpin, which increases will gained, really helps. So as you can see, that celestial pill, because I've already got it, it's just been converted into will. And I've got 3,000 will for that one, which I guess will all add up over time. I'll be triggering any shrines we come across, guys, just in case you do need to do any warping around yourself for whatever reason. I'm not talking to any NPCs, so if there is anything you've missed in new game and you need to do it now, guys, just make sure you do and do not mess anything up. You don't want to be doing a new game plus plus. I've heard new game plus ain't too, but I mean, it doesn't seem too bad to me in terms of difficulty. But I've heard new game plus plus starts getting much harder, so just be careful if you do have to go into another new game plus. Yes, get that meditation spot. The horse NPC is in there. If you need to talk to him, I'm just going to avoid him. I'm not going to be unlocking Zodiac Village in this, by the way. You can do if you want to, and when we get to that point in the game, I will mention it to you what you need to do, but it's completely optional. The reason I didn't do it is because I don't really need to, and it would have been like an extra 10 minutes on the video. You know, I'm going to be here for 3 hours talking anyway, so if I can save 10 minutes, I will. So I'm just going to kill this enemy so I can trigger this shrine. You probably don't need me to take you through the whole thing, if I'm honest. I mean, but you've got me for the whole thing anyway. But yeah, you can probably go through this yourself. I mean, obviously, along the way, I'm going to show you the optimal route. So it's save you getting lost. I'll show you the only bosses which you need killing. Specific bosses, I will give you just a bit of heads up about what you can expect. Most of them are pretty straightforward. I don't really need to give you any advice. But some of them, for example, will have 2 health bars, and I'll kind of let you know, so you know to conserve all your good abilities for the second health bar and whatnot. You see then, I just changed my spirit, but I shouldn't have done so. Changed it at the wrong time, because now it's not even built up. But yeah, this guy will poison you. So if you get poisoned and use your soak, which makes it so if you cure poison you increase movement speed, you see it makes you move a lot quicker. But yeah, this is a good quick way to kill most bosses quickly. You kind of just use Cloud Step, some of the monkeys. Make sure you got 4 focus points built up first, and then just do a massive attack like that. And although the monkeys will not copy your normal combo, they will copy your combo finisher. So even if you run out of focus but your monkeys are still on the map, your decoys, if you can do a combo, they'll copy your combo finisher, which is really helpful. So it might be better, and you'll actually see me doing a bit later. So he drops Spirit, so it's just going to get converted to Will again, because I've already got it. Yeah, go into Cloud, build up 4 focus points to begin with. Go into Cloud Step, summon your monkeys, do a 4 focus point attack. Use your plantain fan, which will kind of stun the boss. Keep doing light combos, and the monkeys will copy your finisher. Keep doing that. Then once he recovers from the plantain fan, you can immobilize him, and they should pretty much be dead by that point. And of course, if you've got the bat spirit equipped and built up, you can of course freeze the boss after the immobilize. Yeah, so I'm going to rest here, and we're going to buy the final drink and soak in a second, guys. Yeah, I don't know why I switched there. Like I say, I switch a little bit in this first chapter, but after chapter 1, I just stick to the same things throughout the whole game. And I'm not going to pop the trophy here because, like I said at the start of the video, guys, I forgot to get the fruits of Dao Soak. It's not a big problem, as I was saying, because we are actually going to be passing that enemy. And like I say, once we get there, I will mention it to you. So yeah, come and talk to Shen Monkey. He'll just be sitting here like normal, chilling out. Not a care in the world, this guy. Just loads of drinks, I guess, to keep him busy. Yeah, so I'm not going to upgrade anything, but he'll have the final 2 drinks for sale. Sorry, the final drink and the final soak. Now, you should unlock the Brewer's Bounty trophy here. Yeah, so grab that one, Quanting Gourd, and also buy his final soak. Yes, Guanyin's Willow Leaf. So, yeah, so I'm looking here. That's a trophy you should get. You should get that trophy now. I didn't get it because, like I said, I'm missing the fruit of Dao Soak. So I'm actually going to put that trophy in chapter 4. So you should have popped that trophy. Then this is the earliest point in the game which you can pop it. Obviously, you've got everything in New Game. You come to Shen Monkey New Game Plus. You buy them final drink and final soak from him, and bang, a Brewer's Bounty will be yours. But if not, fear not, because we're going to get the final soak once we get to chapter 4. Right, so after that, push on a bit more. Reach this guy. Remember, he's got 2 health bars. The guy with the spear in the water. The green swamp. Yep, the white-clad noble. You have to beat this guy. Yeah, you find sometimes that plantain fan, it doesn't have a massive effect because it knocks the enemy too far back and you just keep missing all the time. There's a few bosses that happens with. And I've not died too much doing New Game Plus. I've died probably about 3 or 4 times. I mean, obviously I've cut them deaths out. But yeah, probably died about 4 times altogether doing my New Game Plus run. And while we're doing this, well, while I'm recording this, because I've got 3 hours sat in front of the computer, I've actually got Dead Rising Infinity Mode running as well, the old version. Because if any of you know about the original Dead Rising, the Infinity Mode trophy, you have to play literally for 14 hours with no interruptions. I mean, you can pause the game, you can put it in rest mode, but you can't turn the game off because there's no save. If you die or quit, you basically got to start again right from the start. And yeah, it's a massive time investment. 14 hours it takes. Whereas in the remaster, you can just skip time ahead. I think on my video, you can actually do it in about an hour. But yeah, the original takes literally 14 hours, guys. I put you not. So yeah, as I'm talking to you, I'm just keeping an eye on Frank. He's sat there with his health bleeping down, and I've got about 5 healing items ready. Keep me going for like the next 90 minutes. Problem is, I have to do it twice because I was going to record it. I've still got to do the guide for Infinity Mode and Dead Rising. If any of you have been following my Dead Rising guide, the original, yeah, I've still got to do the Infinity Mode. Now, I was going to record my very first run, because it's whole for 14 hours. I thought it's going to take a long time, I'm just going to record it the first time I do it. But the problem is, as always, I need to actually do it once, just so I can form an optimal route, as always. Normally I try to do things 2 or 3 times. Like this Black Myth Wukong. In new game, I probably went through some... I mean, each episode is 30 minutes long. I went through some episodes like 3 or 4 times before I was ready to record. You know, it's because there's a lot to remember. I mean, this New Game Plus, I've only gone through it once on another account. It's not been too bad. But yeah, with Dead Rising, so I've got to do it twice. I've got to do 14 hours twice. So I've got to have the game on for 24 hours. Just get a video recorded to make sure it's optimal. So yeah, I'm not recording now. I'm just kind of optimizing it right now. I'm watching it, changing a few things in the text guide, getting ready. And then hopefully I can get that recorded tomorrow at least. And then hopefully up on the weekend. If anybody's watching this and you've been waiting for my Infinity Mode trophy guide for the original, yes, it should come within a few days. But anyway guys, enough on that for now. Let's talk about the game in question. Yeah, so there's a meditation spot here. And if you run straight there, you should be able to sit there and it will despawn that enemy chasing you. And in that little bowl is a celestial pill. If you've already got it, you'll get will times 3000. Now I'm going to push on a bit further. Yeah, chapter 1 takes about 30 minutes, chapter 2 about 30 minutes, chapter 3 maybe about 40 minutes. Yeah, like I say, chapter 3 is it's a lot quicker when you're just sprinting from A to B. Just crazy how long chapter 3 takes when you explore everywhere. The reason chapter 4 takes a long time, I know it's a relatively kind of short chapter, but it's a lot of bosses involved on chapter 4. That's the reason why it takes a long time. And I need to remember to check on Frank. Yeah, Frank's just standing there, but his health slowly depleting. And I know I'm going to be busy talking to you and not notice, and he's just going to pile over and die of starvation. Hope that don't happen. He's currently on 1 health bar left. So I need to wait for the smaller gauge to get near to empty, and then heal up with a bottle of wine. Yeah, so this guy... as you know, this guy, he will kind of turn into the smoke or the black mist when his health gets to a certain point. So be very careful using your big abilities when he's kind of about, when you've knocked a chunk of his health down. But if you do it this way, just kind of leave him near full health before, and then do like a massive attack on him all at once. Hopefully you can do most damage before he gets a chance to turn into the smoke. Yes, there's not a chance. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, this is the attack. Be careful you do not waste your monkeys during that attack. But when he does do this, dodge, and when he spawns in the middle, start charging your attack, and do not run up to him straight away. Just wait for the blast. Blast it, otherwise it'll knock you back. Yeah, so run up to him, guys, and unleash. And there you go, do massive damage. Now a few more hits, and he is toast. After this, you'll still get a cutscene where you get a spell, the Cloud Step. I don't know why. There's a few spells which the game still tries to give you, if though you still have them. And there's some spells you just don't see at all. But yeah, you'll get Cloud Step again. There you go, Frank has just healed up to max health. Yeah, so there's a Awaken Wineworm over here as well, in that green pot. I'm going to grab a few Awaken Wineworms along the way. I'm not going to go back to Shen Monkey to do anything with them. You can actually increase your gourd one more time, I believe. I think you need 5 altogether. Yes, a Gate jar there. Curious. Grab it if you want to. I'm just showing you it's there. Yeah, if you want to, once you get enough Awaken Wineworms, go back to Shen Monkey, guys, and you can upgrade your gourd one more time, I believe, so it will heal you up just a little bit more per use. I don't do it just because I didn't want to waste 5 minutes warping back and whatnot. Right, so I've got a shrine. Going to sprint up to the boss in a second, the final boss. Do I unlock any abilities here? It looks like... Oh, now I'm going to switch back finally. Yeah, I think I unlocked some abilities at the end of the chapter. When it comes to using our points, our sparks, I normally do it at the end of the chapter or sometimes midway through. It depends. I like to wait until we've got a big chunk so I can kind of unlock a full tree of abilities all at once. So I'm using Cloud Step, get past these enemies quick. Remember to keep using your gourd to move quicker. Blue Bridge Romance, you have to drink to make it become active. Yeah, small chest there. Inside you'll find will times 3000. Assuming if you've already got a pill, which was in there originally. Now it's one more save point before the final boss, the bear. Now with the bear, if you're quick enough, you can kill him before he starts warping around, because he turns into smoke as well, and you can't damage him until he reappears. But if you're quick enough, you can kill him before he gets a chance to. So I actually changed my build up a little bit here. I think this is the last time I do it. I don't mess about with my build anymore. Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to rest to recover, get back all my mana. Right, let's go. The end boss in chapter 1. How are we? 26 minutes in, not too bad, I reckon. Yeah, so you're Burning Tower.
He once told me.
The fire bear is here. Right, we're going to take out Kung Fu Bear. I'm going to begin by using my fan. Now that's pretty cool. Stunned him in midair. He didn't see that coming. And yet you think that wind would knock out the fires. But it's not how the physics work in this game. Right, so let's go. Let's go to town on him. So I've got my monkeys. I'm going to build up 4 focus points. Right, let's do it. If you get lucky, do a critical, you do massive damage. Right, so any moment now, he's going to be trying to turn into smoke. So I'm going to try to prevent him from doing it. I can't remember if I do or not on this. When I was recording this, I know what happened with chapter 1 is I recorded chapter 1. Oh, he does turn into smoke. Oh, not quite, because I managed to get my fan off again. Yeah, I recorded chapter 1 like a few days before chapter 2. And I recorded kind of chapter 3, 4 and 5 all within a few days of each other. So I wanted to smash it out. Right, hopefully that's going to finish him off. 4 focus points. Yeah, I probably should have frozen him afterwards, but never mind. There we go. Black Bear Gwai defeated. Yeah, I'm going to skip the cutscene. And here we go. On the end screen, show me my chapter results. So now, you can actually get a second kind of relic in that same relic tree. So you remember originally on New Game, you could only purchase each one kind of ability in each relic. One ability in each relic. But now in New Game Plus, you'll be able to purchase 2 abilities in each relic as you unlock them. And in this one, Craving Eyes, you want to unlock Eagle Eye. And then what happens in New Game Plus Plus, you can unlock a third ability in each relic. And eventually, guys, once you've unlocked every single ability in each relic, I believe you enter like, I'm not quite sure the proper name of it, but you'll be able to be like the true Wukong warrior. So you've always gotten 4 focus points. You know, like at the end of the game in New Game, where you kind of got that powered up abilities, and you can actually charge it with 4 focus points. That happens if you go into like New Game Plus Plus or so, and you've unlocked every single ability in the relic menus. But anyway, now we're in chapter 2. We're just going to run up here to the first save point. Yeah, you've probably seen me. I just changed my build slightly in the chapter result screen, just so I'm back to my movement speed build. And yes, enemies with a shield, if you attack them from behind, you can kill him in one go if you're quick. That's why they're a good idea to immobilise them, get behind him, do a massive attack, and just knock him out in one. Looks like I didn't change my soak though. Yeah, Blue Bridge Romance is ready to go. Right, we need to advance Zoodog's quest slightly. I guess that's another optional thing you need to do. Yeah, because Zoodog's going to have a final form there. So you do need to advance his final... Well, not his final quest, but we want to advance him to the cellar. Yeah, meditation spot here. So we'll grab that one. It looked like that just said 99 sparks. Or was my eyes deceiving me? But yeah, talk to Zoodog.
You come at a good moment.
He will still ask you to get a formula from the dog, from the frog.
Stay and help.
But because you've already got it, you don't need to. Just keep advancing this dialogue, guys, and you'll eventually get a cutscene. And of course, make sure you deliver. There we go. Get a cutscene. He'll be chuffed to bits.
How wondrous!
And we're going to see him later, and he's going to tell us our final formula. And that'll be the formula to make the resurrection medicine, so that you can revive yourself. I don't use any medicines in this, in New Game Plus. You could speed it up some of the boss fights if you want to use some of your medicines. I don't use any really. I guess maybe I should have used my resurrection pills as well. But yeah, it's up to you. If you want to use any medicines, guys, you can during any tricky fights. Because I'm not going to touch any. Right, so we've got a meditation spot. We've advanced Zoodog's quest. He'll give that evil medicament, whatever it's called. Oh, evil repelling medicament, sorry. Yeah, we'll give you that. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go to cloud step so I can loot this chest container and get, yes, laurel bud. So you don't need to get that again. That's just a second copy, I guess. I'm just showing you it's there. And we want to go straight to the boss. So I'm going to bait these away. I can't use cloud step because it's currently cooling down. And yeah, I want to go through this door quickly. No, too slow. So let's try again. Yeah, you might want to avoid that soak and just use cloud step so you can get straight to that door. So you ain't got to mess about like this. Oh, there we go. Cloud step is now active. Right, so these two enemies, remember, you might have missed this spirit. I know a few people did miss this. A few of you guys missed this that were following me. If you still need the spirits, I think it's a rat print spirit, you need to kill the little one first. Yeah, kill the little dude first. If you kill the little dude first, you can actually avoid a boss fight, by the way. Yeah, there's a boss fight coming up after this. If you kill the little guy first and get the pungent flesh, then you can avoid him altogether. But if you don't, if you kill the big guy first, then this boss, he actually just appears when you approach the area, so you can't avoid him. Because we actually need to go into that area to get the key item to activate the long pill bosses. So yeah, I got the big guy. I got his health down quite low, and I did want to kill the little guy now, but my decoys will just go and smash them to bits. Yeah, so I'll kill the big guy first. It's not a big problem. But of course, if you do need a spirit, you need to make sure you kill the small guy first. Otherwise, you will not get the spirits. But we did get a New Game Plus. Right, so just checking. Yeah, you want to equip the Wandering White because you need it to break this wall where it's going to be a key item behind which we need. So yeah, equip the Wandering White Spirit and then trigger the shrine, guys.
We are in dire times.
And you want to come down here. Now, if you did kill a little guy first, this boss fight will not trigger unless you lob the flesh over the side of the cliff. And you actually don't need to fight this boss. So if you have triggered him, you'll have to fight him. But you can avoid him, like I say, if you did kill the guy first. And you have to use a Wandering White on that wall. You'll see me do it in a minute. Just let me beat him up first. Yeah, but he dies pretty quick. Yeah, in fact he dies mega quick. But yeah, once you defeated him, yeah, you see this wall, you can actually use that enemy to break it, that boss. But if not, you can use the Wandering White and just headbutt it in the middle, guys. You use the Wandering White ability in the middle and you'll make a big hole. And you want to go through here. And behind it, you're going to find a chest with the long scales inside. Yes, and this is the key item you need in order to reach some of the long bosses. So you have to get this. This cannot be avoided. Yeah, this cannot be avoided if you want to get the platinum in New Game Plus. But the boss outside it can be avoided if you killed the little boss first. That story boss we just passed. So once back outside, by the way, when you go through that hole, you actually recover all your stats. Yeah, so you're going to get an Awakened Wine Worm now. Yeah, just around this corner. After this, you might have 5, so you might now have enough to fully upgrade your soak, or your drink. So if you wanted to, you could walk back to Shen Monkey where he was, I think at the Marsh of the White Mist in the first chapter area. And you could go and upgrade your drink if you want to, guys. Like I say, it will heal up a bit more. I'm not going to, but yeah, I think you've got 5 now. I think that's what I think it's 5 you need, or is it 6? No, I think it's 5. So we're going to go through that little shimmy next. I'm just going to go back to my centipede Guai now, so I can roll a bit, run a bit quicker. It's going to go right. It's going to ignore them enemies. No need to kill them. And once we reach his shrine, we're going to walk back to that shrine next to that previous story boss, where we killed the two royal enemies. Yeah, so trigger the shrine and warp. But what we'll do first, we'll walk back to here, guys, outside the forest, in the Forest of Wolves, back in the first area. Yeah, now that we've got the long scales, we're going to go and fight this optional boss. Yeah, so Forest of Wolves and outside the forest, back in the first area. So yeah, follow my lead. I know I'm moving pretty quickly. It's crazy just how much faster you move with all these movement speed items equipped. So I'm going to take out these 2 enemies because you need to interact with something here. Yeah, you actually need to interact with the waterfall. So take out them 2. And examine that, guys, to use the long scales. And head on through and defeat this boss. These bosses are mega easy on New Game Plus. Especially this guy. Remember with this guy, if you knock him down, you can attack the like electrified sacks on his back, and if you burst them, it'll do massive damage. Now I don't think it's necessarily connected to using light attacks. If you use staff spin on them, they do break them as well. Yeah, so knocked him over. So you want to quickly get round to his back, and now smash the sacks, guys. That's it. And when you burst one, it'll do massive damage, as you can see. Right, it's almost dead now, so I might just summon my monkeys, use decoy, and use my 4 focus point heavy attack. Right, it's knocked him back anyway, so it's going to smash another sack, and he has been toasted. There we go, got him, defeated. Right, once you killed him, yeah, you get a bunch of materials. The main thing you wanted is a long pill. So you're going to open this chest. Because you already got the contents, you're going to get 2,400 will. Like I say, that long pill there, that is what you needed killing for, the long pill. We need 4 more of them. That's 1, so now we need 3 more. So once you killed him, yeah, loot the chest just for a bit extra will. Come up here, back into the main area. Once you're back here, now use your talisman, guys, and it will take you back to the shrine. And then we're going to walk back to chapter 2 to progress and continue. Yeah, so once you spawn back here, interact with the shrine, guys, and travel to Yellow Wind Ridge. Yes, and Sandgate Village and the Valley of Despair. Yeah, you walk back here. Yes, instant loading screens. Yeah, one of the PS5 Pro will have instant loading screens. If it did, then I might consider getting one. Maybe. A big, very, very big maybe. So I'm running straight. We're actually going to fight the next long pill boss next. The optional boss before we go and fight the next story one. The next story boss is going to be that big kind of like rock golem type thing. Yeah, he'll be next on the agenda. Yeah, watch out for them guys. What I like as well, because we're moving so fast, a lot of the enemies, when they normally do their kind of opening attack where you run past them and they just immediately like stun you. Because you're moving so fast, they don't really get a chance, they just miss you, which is pretty cool. Yeah, look at these guys. They normally charge at you to begin with. Because you're too fast, they don't get a chance to do it. Yeah, you probably remember the new game, I got stunned by a lot of them when I was running past them. Yeah, it's nice just to run past them all. Yeah, so I'm going to trigger this shrine because we're going to walk back here afterwards. Use Cloud Step just before you head over to it, because what you'll find, if not, there's an enemy on the left which will ambush you and will likely block you from using it. Yeah, it will likely block you, so use Cloud Step first. And then once you've triggered it, come up these steps, and just as you approach the sand fall, use Cloud Step, otherwise they'll be too close to you again, and it'll block you from using it. That's it, and then interact the shrine the sand, and then head through the door at the top. This is going to trigger the next boss fight. Like I say, it's an optional boss, but we need to kill him for the long pill. Yeah, so this guy, so you should be able to kill him before he gets a chance to do any of this big attacks. Remember, he does that massive shockwave attack where he rams his mallets into the floor a few times, sending out like a circular shockwave. But you should be able to kill him before he gets a chance to do it. So I'm just building up 4 focus points first. Then Cloud Step, going to summon the monkey friends, and then we're just going to go to town on him. He's actually about to do it now. When he breathes electric out of his mouth, if you use your fan, you should be able to knock him out of it. I'm on my final health bar and dead rising, so I need to be very, very careful now. Yeah, so it actually works pretty good on this guy because he's big. It don't knock him back too much. I wouldn't even say because he's big, because a lot of enemies that just don't mean anything on. I mean, the centipede boss on chapter 4 is big, but the fan knocks him flying, so you can't really attack him afterwards. But yeah, once you beat him, you get a long pill, bunch of other materials. Going to loot his chest. You likely get some will if you already looted it. Right, and then let's go back through the door, back into the main area. Once back in the main area, I'm going to use my talisman to walk back. Yeah, to walk back to the shrine. Then we're going to head over to the next rock golem boss. I was just thinking, imagine if I've been talking for 3 hours and I realised I didn't press record. It happens. I've not done it for a long time though. Yeah, not done it for a very, very long time. But I have done it before. I think I spoke for about an hour. Then I realised I didn't press record. Yeah, nothing makes you feel more dumber than that. So yeah, this story boss is not too bad. If you remember, you can summon the other one to fight him as well, but you have to grab all them Buddha eyeballs, and I didn't want to bother doing. 1 second guys, I'm just going to have a nibble to eat. There we go. I just drank a gallon of orange juice in about a second. That's Frank West. Yeah, nothing better than being a journalist during a zombie outbreak. Yeah, when he slams down his hands, just be careful because he'll slam down his hands and then a second later, all kind of rock spikes will come out of the floor. So just make sure you're ready to evade and dodge out of the way of them. Yeah, see this guy? He's quite big, but the wind knocks him back quite far and it's quite tricky to hit him. And remember, stay away from his crack. It's very, very deep in there. You do not want to get sucked up. He's actually got quite a small pair of buttocks compared to the other guy, the optional one. But yeah, once you killed him, that's a story boss. You have to defeat him because he drops a key item. He drops one of the Everness of the stones or something like that. Oh, there it is. Sorry, Sternness of stone. But once you beat him, I'm going to come around here, Loot's Pot, that's normally a celestial pill, but if you've already got it, you'll find will times 3000 instead. Going to get some meditation spots. That's it. Then I'm just going to backtrack a little bit, trigger the shrine, guys, and then warp back to the Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon temple entrance. Yeah, it's just going to run past him now. No need to kill him. Yeah, if there is anything you've missed, just check out my text guide for the new game playthrough, and you can just kind of search the name and it'll take you straight to where we get it, the optimal place to get it. Yeah, so Crouching Tiger Temple and Temple Entrance. Right, let's go and fight the next boss. We're going to grab a meditation spot to begin with. Yeah, you see I'm avoiding most chests. I do loot a few chests later on, mainly the ones which can drop a celestial ribbon or fine gold thread, or the other one, is it gold tree core? Yes, a few later on which I loot. There's one I loot specifically because it's got a celestial ribbon inside, and they are very, very rare. Fine gold thread and gold tree core you can buy from Yin Tiger in Zodiac Village, by the way. Yes, gold tree core and fine gold thread you can buy from Yin Tiger as soon as you meet him in Zodiac Village on New Game Plus. So if you do want to buy them, you have to unlock Zodiac Village to reach him. I don't need to, so I'm not gonna. At the end, I think I've got 4 gold tree core left and about 10 fine gold thread or something. So I still have a little bit to play with, but yeah, the gold tree core did get a little bit tight. But celestial ribbons, I think I have about 6 left or so. So quite a few of them. So yeah, this that guy which was quite tricky on New Game. Tiger Vanguard. Frank, how much health you got left? Healing items. Oh, he's got plenty. He's got a gallon of orange juice. He's got an unopened bottle of wine, and he's also got some milk. Oh, the milk seems like it's gone off. Oh, it'll be okay then. As long as it refills his health. Yeah, so good job I used my cloud step then. Right, it's nice when you trap them in the corner like that. Yeah, I really like it when the fan traps them in the corner. A lot of times it kind of just keeps moving around the arena. But yeah, sometimes they will get trapped in the corner, and it's beautiful when that happens.
Rock solid.
Right, so we get your final key item you need to unlock this pedestal. Yes, a tiger tally or something. But yeah, put the mask on there, and you open the cellar entrance. Keenness of Tiger. Yep, head down here into Thundercat's secret lair. Yeah, so in a second there'll be a celestial pill you can loot, this one here. And if you already got it, you get will times 3000. Yeah, now run straight through here. Remember, these enemies can kill you pretty quick, so try to get through there as quick as possible. Now on slope, if you want, you can jump and do a heavy attack to get to that ledge above. Oh, it's a bit too late. It's got another Tiger Tally Curios, which increases your attack when you use light attack combos, I believe. But yeah, once you get down here, you'll get a Pluck of Many spell again for some reason. And once you get control back, go to the right and talk to Sudog. We're going to buy the final formula. Yeah, you have a bit of dialogue to get through first. But yeah, final formula. I'm not going to buy anything else. You've got some mind cores. You can upgrade your stats if you want to by making celestial medicine. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, what's my will? I've got 150,000 will. If you've got about the same amount, guys, then try not to spend anything. Like I say, once I've crafted all weapons and all armor, yeah, you get a trophy, page preserver. That's once you've bought that final formula, which would be about a soul remigration pill, I think. So yeah, final formula, once you buy it, you'll get a page preserver trophy. And I was going to talk to him again afterwards to get a mind core for free. Yeah, if you've got about 150,000 will like me, try not to spend anything because, like I say, I just have enough. I end up with about, I think, 18,000 will remaining once I've crafted everything. So yeah, I don't have much left, so be very, very careful. And that's even after selling everything as well. Yeah, we sell everything before I actually brought all the armor and weapons. So yeah, now I'm going to buy these two upgrades, sort of pluck off many. Yeah, you're going to buy multitude times 2 and insult to injury times 2. Yeah, buy them. Right, and yep, that's all my formless done. Right. Yeah, let's just rest up and we're going to go and face the final boss of this chapter. And for this boss, you might want to equip the Wind Tamer. I think I've already done it. Yeah, so equip the Wind Tamer. And Vessel as well, because it works really well on this boss, if you remember. Yeah, when he summons a tornado, if you use the Wind Tamer, it will dispel it. And that tornado on that is quite annoying. It keeps like lobbing you up into the air. So yeah, first we're going to come right and grab this meditation spot. And then we'll take the opposite path and engage the final boss. We're almost 1 hour in, guys. Not too bad. We've had a break here. I think once you get to 1 hour, I'm going to take a quick break. And then we'll come back and do the next hour and the third. Yeah, drop down here at the end. It's crazy, ain't it? We're not even 1 hour in and we're at the end of chapter 2. And in the game, this is probably, what, about 3 or 4 hours into the game by the time we reach chapter 3. So yeah, save your vessel until he summons a tornado after about half HP. Yeah, we dispel it and actually stun him as well for like a good few seconds. Allow you to get some free hits on. I'm surprised why there's quite a lot of videos being made about these OP builds. And they're basically using that attack here where the monkeys copy you. But it's like a normal thing you unlock anyway in New Game Plus, so I'm not sure why if guides were needed on it. I know some other guides where things have like been made really optimal. I mean, of course they're quite useful. But yeah, the guides where it's just showing you how strong this can be. I think everyone's going to kind of experience that anyway, because you just unlock it when you go into New Game Plus. And you're just going to kind of find out yourself. It's not like it takes any crazy like preparation. Just like a new ability which you unlock. But he should any time now summon his tornado. Yeah, when he lobs his staff into the floor or his big fork. There we go. There's a tornado. So if you use Wind Tamer now, it'll dispel it and stun him for a good few seconds. There you go. Get a few nice hits on him. Or a few hundred if you use his staff spin. Right, let's knock him out. Nice, defeated. Yellow Wind Sage. Right, who's next up? Who's next? Chapter 3, what's the next boss? Testing me now, top of my head. Oh, it's the Makiyu, it's that monkey chief. Yeah, fight him first, but he keeps running away. Yeah, right, so you've unlocked another relic. Well, you've unlocked a second ability slot, basically. A second relic slot. So yeah, Foaming Ears. Now you want to equip the All Ears slot on that one. Right, let's go back to the Fan Vessel. Yes, that seems to be the best. Right, and let's buy the final upgrade on a plug of many. Volition. Right, and once you've done all that, guys, we are good to go. So let's begin Chapter 3. White Snow, Ice Cold. 2 down, 2 down, 2.9 to go. maybe. Right, let's see how quick this one really is when you're just running straight through it. So yeah, just going to sprint to the next save point. If you loot and everything, guys, it's honestly a waste of time. Unless you spent a lot in new game upgrading things and whatnot. Yeah, if I do any looting here, all that stuff I loot, it's not going to be used at all. Because I have more than enough just from sprinting like I'm doing. But the big thing is it assumes though you did 100% in your game and you didn't spend anything you didn't need to. You didn't upgrade anything you didn't need to either. I think if you upgraded 2 armor sets, then yeah, you might need to get a few more items. Like I say, you can buy fine gold thread and gold treacle from Ian Tiger back in Zodiac Village. So yeah, now we're running faster. We actually beat him. And he just drops inside the rock. I don't know what happens there. And then all of a sudden he teleports over here. Yeah, I don't think they kind of planned for that, for you running quicker than him. But yeah, this is your first encounter with him. Yeah, try not to run into that to begin with. Yeah, he'll lob snowballs at you. So lob a yellow snowball back at him. And yeah, just keep bonking him on the head. I'd say he's not too bad, but I think he almost kills me a few times. Just because I get careless. Yeah, and them snowballs, he makes a really hard snowball. Just got to be very careful. Yeah, it's one of them guys where if you lob like a little tiny snowball at him, he makes a massive one like a rock and lobs it back at your face. Like full power. Like, way exaggerates. But yeah, got him. For now. Until the next time, monkey boy. Right, so now we're going to continue up the steps. Continue along the path. And to that big kind of frozen big pond. And when you reach a tree in the middle, it warps you. Well, it transforms you into Batman. And you have to fly down to the next area. But if you skip cutscene, sorry, if you skip the title screen after the autosave, you can just reload and it spawns you at the bottom anyway. And that's actually what I'm going to do. So yeah, once you turn into Bat, you see the saving icon in the top right corner. If you want to skip that flying section, just quit the title screen once you've seen that autosave icon, then reload and you'll spawn at the save point at the bottom. So yeah, approach this tree, cutscene, turn into Bat. Like I say, I'm going to skip. And you should spawn back here once you're all done, guys. So once you spawn in, come over here to the shrine and trigger it. That's it, put one of your whiskers down here. Gonna have no hairs left by the end of this platinum. Yeah, we're gonna get a meditation spot and we're gonna head to that fake house in the middle. There'll be another cutscene I'm gonna skip. Now if you're quick, I have killed this dragon before he had a chance to fly up in the sky before. Yes, but on this attempt I wasn't quite successful. But if you are quick, yes, you can kill him before he... I mean when he flies high up in the sky and you can't even reach him. And he hovers there for like a good minute just doing lightning attacks on you. Yeah, you can skip that altogether if you're quick. So what you might want to do is start with a fan. That knock him back. And then run up to him. Yeah, try to build up... If you can build up 4 focus points, that's great. I'm going to summon my decoys as well. And now I've got to run about a mile to catch up to him. Yeah, completely wasted my immobilize, it seems. So I've knocked him down though at least. So yeah, now if you're good, you can probably just kill him outright. I mean, I almost got him then. Remember with your heavy smash as well, by the way, smash stance, it's quite hard to connect. So with this guy, you might want to use your thrust stance when it comes to heavy attacks. Yeah, there she goes. Now she's going to fly it. Yeah, I've managed to kill her before this attack before. I had to be mega quick and kind of really effective, which is quite tricky at times. It's not something I can always do. So it's going to summon all this lightning, and afterwards it's going to kind of fly towards you, trying to swoop down and attack you with this kind of charging attack from the sky. It's kind of like a big dive. But if you use Cloud Save, you can avoid it and then unleash a heavy attack on him. And hopefully he won't have much health left after that. Yep, so I used my first attack because I knew it would connect. Immobilise, and hopefully that's it. Finish him off. And there we go. He has been defeated, guys. So that should take you to the Pagoda realm. We get through this area mega quickly now. This took about just over 30 minutes, I think, on the New Game Plus to explore everywhere. But now you can get through it mega quick. So we're going to open the gate, we're going to run to the end, we're going to trigger the shrine. Remember, these guys with lamps, they'll spawn like every... I completely forgot now. I think it's like every 2 minutes or so. And when they do spawn, they last for about a minute. But try not to go in the lights, because it'll stun you. Yeah, when running past them, avoid the lights and trigger the shrine, guys. That's it. You can rest if you want to. Now going to push on. Yeah, so no need to kill anything, guys. Just use your gore to speed up your movement, and also use your Cloud Step from time to time to make enemies stop attacking you. Because you can't attack what you can't see. Pretty obvious, that one. Right, it should be a lamp on the left showing us where to go. Yes, there it is. So that lamp is basically telling you, hey, come in here. This is the path forward. That's it. You want to go up your steps. Watch out for the brat shooting arrows at you at the top. Right, up here, go right. We need to go across that thin ledge. Be very careful. What I found at the edge of this beam, you can fall off. The controls got a bit wonky, and you can fall off near the end. So be very careful. Basically, on the last turn, just here, controls can go a bit wonky. You can very easily fall off. So just be very, very careful. That's why I kind of did like an awkward jump and then heavy attack to avoid it. Right, let's carry on. Carrying forwards, following the wall on the right. There'll be a slope in a second going upwards. I'm going to head up there. All we're doing, we're just trying to get all the way to the shrine at the top to the final boss. Well, not a final boss, but the next boss of Pagoda Realm. Yeah, absolutely nothing to collect here. No need to kill the lanterns. If you do still need the curios from them lantern enemies, make sure you kill them before you engage the boss at the top. Otherwise, otherwise you'll lose that curio again. Right, second shrine here. Try not to fall down on the left just before this, because you'll get caught in a boss fight and you won't be able to get back up. So yeah, make sure you rest to trigger that shrine. And now continue upwards. Almost forgot to check on Frank. He's got a tiny bit of HP remaining. Yes, you go along these beams. This beam, you shouldn't be able to fall off it. That one seems to work quite well. Carry on to the end. Now keep an eye out for the lamp. Remember, that's telling you where to go. So come in a gate near the lamp and head up the slope. We're almost at the top. Right, how many? Frank, he's got, yeah, orange juice, wine and some milk. And there we go. He's sealed up now for another 20 minutes. Yeah, basically you have to leave Frank standing still, and every 20 minutes you have to come back and heal him. And that's what it's like for 14 hours. I mean, yeah, be careful here. This bit's a bit awkward as well. For some reason, around that middle part of this platform, the controls go wonky. Not quite sure why. It might have been patched yet. It didn't feel like it. Still felt a bit wonky when I was running there. So just be careful on the middle part of that platform. Right, trigger the final shrine before the boss. And like I say, make sure you're good to go. Once you defeat this boss, them lamp enemies will stop spawning. So make sure you're ready. Right, so make sure you rested up, all ready to beat the boss, and LFG. Let's go. So you can kill this boss very, very quickly. Basically, don't use your focus points. Attack his feet, trying to build up fort, ready for any been knocked down. And when he's knocked down, when you attack his big golden head, he does more damage. So if you time it, so you've got 4 focus points, knock him down, and then hit his head with the monkeys copying you, you'll probably kill him in one go. So yeah, just going to attack him to build up 4 focus points. If he falls down before, yeah, just quickly finish. He should be almost 4 focus points, should be far off. Yeah, quick, get a few more hits in. Some of you monkeys, you can immobilise them guys if you want to leave them there for a bit longer. Right, and there we go, immobilise. The monkey's knocked him out of it straight away. There we go, KO. Did that say like 23,000? Maybe. But yeah, be a little cutscene. I'm going to skip it, of course. Well, some of them don't need to skip, because some you can skip by holding X or cross, but others you can't. So you can grab that spirit if you want to. It's the spirit of Captain Wise Voice. Don't give you anything, it's a key item needed for a quest, which we will not be doing in this video, because we did it in New Game. So it's just going to carry on forward now, trigger this next shrine. And we've got a big open areas coming up. But luckily we can just sprint through it now. This chapter's so much quicker when you're just sprinting through it. There's not really many boss fights on it. I mean, you got that. Well, you got the monkey chief. You have to fight him a few times. Yeah, there's a fragrant vine here, guys. It will just be converted to will if you got them all. You got monkey chief. Of course, you got a big serpent in the sky. That boss we just defeated. We've got another monkey chief coming up. Then we've got the woman. We've got an optional boss for Long Pill. Oh, we've got one of the non-able. Got the non-able boss as well. I don't know. But chapter 4, it's a bit longer. I think the bosses are longer in chapter 4. So yeah, open this pot. It should be a pill, but if you already got it, you'll get will times 3,000. Frank's got 2 healing items left before I need to pause that video. Pause this video, by the way, guys, and just go and advance him to the next time for rest spot, where he's going to stand still for a good few hours again and just keep drinking and eating. Order doesn't matter. Drink, eat, drink, eat. It's completely up to Frank and what he's kind of got an appetite for at the moment in time. So you want to take out this enemy if you want this meditation spot. If you don't want this meditation spot, then just leave him alone and keep on following the path. But just want to show you where it is. Yeah, like I say, if you already got it, you'll probably get like 6,500 experience. And the Celestial Registry tablet might impact these as well. I'm not quite sure. You know, say increase your experience gains. Right, so let's crack on. Follow the main path still. I'm going to get to what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to halfway point, guys, and then I'm going to have my little break. Only 23 minutes ago. Yeah, so I'm just making my way straight past these guys. We'll be coming up soon to the part where you can unlock Zodiac Village. I'll mention it to you, the point you want to do it, but like I say, I won't be doing it myself, just because I don't need anything from there, and I'm not going to go back to Shen Monkey. So yeah, straight up here, go right, and activate that shrine. From the shrine, we're going to go just to that little fork, and we're going to go left, and carry on with the story. Yeah, so go left up here, and then you want to kind of keep right, and you want to look for some steps going upwards, and that's going to take to the next story boss. Yeah, here's the steps. So make your way up the steps, guys. There'll be a shrine. We're going to rest, and we're going to engage the story boss, the next chief encounter. Yep, so plant your seeds, rest. Right, let's go once you're ready. So you can keep... I think I died once. Did I die once? Or maybe it's on my recording. No, on my practice account. I did die once at this point. This guy, I'm pretty sure, on New Game Plus. But yeah, just be very, very careful. He can quickly stun lock you. He does a lot more frost damage now. Yes, just be very, very careful. As long as you're kind of effective with your ability usage, it shouldn't pose too much of a threat. You know, it's going to be nice to have Black Myth done finally. It's been a very, very long series. I've enjoyed it. It's been quite a long series. I normally don't like doing guides unless it's in the 10 hours. well, optimise them under 10 hours. Specific games I will, especially if I think I've saved a lot of time. You know, if that doing it under 20 hours saves like 40 hours or so. You know, sometimes I will. Like Witcher 3, that's 20 hours, but it's like 150 hours quicker than it would be if you followed trophy guides. So I think that was worth it. They're all worth it anyway. What am I talking about? Yeah, they're all worth it. It just means they eat a lot of my time, you know, when it comes to recording and whatnot. But yeah, they're all definitely worth it. They all help you guys out. That's what I kind of enjoy doing, making these guys, because it helps save you guys time. And that's really where I kind of get my satisfaction from, I guess. Not too much about actually playing the game. I enjoy the games, but my sense of like accomplishment comes from making these guides, I think. It's a very nice feeling once you've got a guide finished and you kind of see the final product. Yeah, it's nice when you've got a text guide done as well. Because text guide is something you can actually look at, but a video guide, you can't really view it properly unless you watch it all, and it's not really the same as a text guide. That's why I do like to do them both. But yeah, here will be a cutscene. It's going to take us to this next boss. I'll skip the cutscenes. You can't normally skip it, but of course, because I'm recording, I just edit it and cut it out. Yeah, so once you beat her, you're going to get another long pill. Yeah, she gives you one story related. And try to save your main abilities until after the first attack where she flies up into the sky, because if not, you might find that you're going to waste them all. She likes to fly up into the sky a lot, so Shatter will reach and lob loads of lightning attacks at you. So just be very careful. Yes, I'm just bringing the health down slowly. A lot of the bosses do seem to have extra moves, by the way, New Game Plus. Yeah, I seem to be really bad at dodging now, getting hit by everything. And I beat her in New Game really cleanly, didn't I? Yeah, the fight in New Game was really clean, but now it's just a mess. Yeah, so after this attack, I normally use my monkeys after this. And if you're good and quick, hopefully after this you can kind of kill it almost all in one. Right, just use Cloud Step. Call my monkeys, there we go. Because after that attack she comes down, she's a little bit dazed, so you've got a good few seconds to get ready. Right, there we go, massive chunk, she's got hardly no HP left. Now I should have finished her off here, but I completely messed it up. Oh, she got a chance to fly away again. And I think I messed that up. Yeah, do not use your fan when she's up in the sky. You have no effect, as you can see. Yeah, if I waited flat to use it until she came back down, would have probably much easier killed her much more easily. Because this last bit of HP takes me quite a while to knock down. Yeah, so I should have used a fan here. So every time I go to attack this, you just keep dodging away. Or she knocks me away. Yeah, she's got a mega powerful just on this little tiny HP left. And so close to dying there, so very close to dying. Had about 2 HP left. And there we go, yeah. Don't use any abilities on her, guys, when she's up in the sky. It would just be a waste. Yeah, so once you beat it, like I say, you get a bunch of materials. But the main one we wanted was a long pill, which is story related anyway. So afterwards, just going to follow the NPC for a moment. He has got a name, but I forget. Sorry, dude. But yeah, follow him forward until he kind of despawns. And I'm going to head back to the save point. We're going to save our game. Then we're going to go fight the final long enemy, which we need to kill to get the final long pill. You can actually kill Yellow Long as well. But if you've got all the long pills which are needed from a new game, you won't have to. He basically gives you a final long pill. Like I say, if you've got all the long pill in new game and those we've got already, you will not need to get another one. So he can be avoided. Yeah, so save your game at the shrine. And let's make our way to him. What's his name? Is it Cyan? Cyan Long, maybe.
What deed must his head be hung
Yeah, this guy can get a little bit nuts, so be careful. He's just sitting there admiring the view. Yeah, he's on his way to becoming a clicker, with all the like little branches growing out of him. Yeah, long clicker. Right, let's begin with a fan. Yeah, you see, it knocks him out of the way quite a bit, this guy. We can get it to knock him into a corner like this, massively effective. And I maybe should have kept that until I used my monkeys as well. And just built up 4 focus points, fighting him normally. Right, I've not really done much damage to his health. Hopefully me and the monkeys can change that. So Cloud Step, going to summon the monkeys. And then use my 4 focus point heavy attack once he stays still. Wow, nice bit of damage. You can see the monkeys almost double the damage which I do. Because you kind of see 2 health bars, like you saw 2 chunks get knocked off him. Like 1 chunk was me, then the other chunk was what my monkeys did. I remember I killed him pretty easily here, so I remember now. And got him. Scion Long has been defeated. Yep, so once you kill him, you get a long pill and a bunch of other materials. And yeah, fine gold fed ×2. And we're going to loot a small chest. Yes, in that small chest, you've already got the items there. So instead, it'll be converted to will. Yep, 5,000 will. And there's your long pill. So you now should have every single long pill you need. So if you wanted, you can craft a new... You can craft one of the New Game Plus staffs. The I think it's Storm Flash or something. It's got a little bit more damage than your current staff, but this staff has a really good ability because it lets you keep that 4th focus point. I think the ability of this staff we can craft now with the long pills, it makes it so all your attacks summon lightning or something like that. Yeah, so now just making way to the front where the head is and going to talk to this NPC guys, and it warp you back to the shore. So after that cutscene, yeah, I cut the cutscene out. Use the save point to trigger it and save your game. And then follow the path behind it. Yes, follow the path up the hill, just the main path. Now, if you want to unlock Zodiac Village, you need to go to the back left of that shrine, and Chen Long will be just on the shallow water for you to defeat. Defeat Chen Long, talk with him, and then he'll want you to go to Zudog and get like a medicine for him. You go to Zudog, get the medicine, come back, talk to Chen Long again, and then he'll warp you to Zodiac Village, and he'll also give you a scroll as well to warp there yourself. And yeah, once you reach Zodiac Village, Shen Monkey, Zudog, Chen Long, and Yin Tiger will all be there available to barter with. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna unlock Zodiac Village, but if you do, just crack on and kill him and complete our little quest line. So carrying on forwards, I'm going to trigger this shrine next. Right guys, ready to go for a bit more. Yeah, I've just had a quick break. Got my 2-pint lager and packet of crisps ready to go. Now I've got my coffee and Frank's got some milk to keep him going. So from that save point, we're just going to come over to this meditation spot. Just get a bit more XP. And we're going to crack on to the young Buddha and get a cutscene there. Yeah, just save the commentary as well, because I've had that happen before as well. I've edited for about an hour and not saved it, and then it's crashed and I've lost all that work. And try not to repeat past mistakes, but sometimes I do, but I try not to, of course. So yeah, once you reach this Buddha, you get the little quest to go and interact with the 4 Buddha statues. You have to do this in order to progress. I did try running up there to where the little crawl space is to progress. It's not there at the moment, so you have to come and sniff all the Buddha statues' feet. You have to stick your tongue between the toes in all 4 Buddha statues in order to make the crawl space appear at the top of the area, guys. You have to do this. It is story related. I'm going to take out this guy. His name is the Wolf. Is it the Rat Guardian or something? But yeah, here's the second statue. So you've done the first one. Here's the second one. And yeah, the feet are in a very peculiar place. Looks like something else for a moment. And so you look at it a bit more closely. Then you realise it's actually a foot. Yes, that's 2 Buddha statues done. Third one is down here. Again, he's got his foot in a very strange place. Or maybe he's trying to cover something up. Yep, and the fourth one will be up here. There will be a enemy guiding this one. One of the red-haired Yakshas. So if you get your charged up 3 focus points ready, you should be able to take them out quickly. Normally 1 hit, then immobilise and then finish him off. Yeah, this guy here, he's actually sitting on his foot. No, I actually meant to immobilise him. Yeah, be very careful. Sometimes after you've done your smash attack, sometimes you'll be trying to do immobilise, but you actually summon your fan instead. So just be careful with that. And then once you've done the 4th statue, you should get a prompt where your NPC will advise you to go back to a little Buddha over here. That's it. Approach him, talk to him, guys. You'll get another cutscene. Now we can progress. And the path is... Yeah, I lost my bearings for a second. There it is. So just to the right. Yeah, come up here. All the way to the top, guys. And go through a crawl space. Yeah, not too far to go. Much quicker, isn't it, getting through this chapter when you're kind of avoiding everything. And something about New Game Plus, which I'm just thinking about actually. I've read online about some people think the drop rate increases on New Game Plus. Personally, I've not noticed that myself. Problem is with RNG, it's always RNG. You can just never properly tell unless you can somehow look at the numbers. For example, like data mine and look more closely at the numbers. Yeah, but just on the outside, you know what we can see ourselves on the PS5 especially. Yeah, it's just all RNG. I don't think the drop rate increases from New Game to New Game Plus. So if any of you had read that and you kind of debated about grinding on New Game Plus, yeah, I don't think it makes any difference. That's just my take on it. But anyway, we trigger that shrine after going through a crawl space. This guy, what's his name? Is it None White or the None Able to do anything? Oh yeah, None White. Yeah, so this guy, you only have to knock his health down to half health. And then he'll run away. Yes, he will run away. Yeah, that's it. He runs away, and we encounter him again shortly after, where we can properly finish him off. What is yourself? Why am I? I've been looking down at my phone for about a minute. Look back up, and he's got like the tiny bit of HP taken down. What's taking me so long? Yeah, but you can't avoid him. You have to fight him here. You can drop down the bottom. That slope we just ran up. You can drop down the side, and it brings you like down a secret path to get one of the key items, optional key items. We don't need to do that anymore, but yeah, I don't think that takes you to another path to get past this guy. Yeah, I think you have to fight him no matter what. But yeah, as you can see, once he gets down to about half HP, he'll take a bow for a moment. We kind of realise he needs to escape and regroup and kind of come up with a new strategy against you. And they can push on forward, guys, to the next encounter with him. Yeah, just run past all these guys, even though slaves carrying the rocks. Just run past them all. And here we go. So this is where you fight him again. There's a save point just after this fight, so don't worry if you use all your abilities. Right, so let's begin with a massive attack, because I've got 4 focus points built up. There you go, sweet. They've got a shield as well, these guys, you probably noticed. So some of your attacks might not be massively effective on him. But yeah, if you can use all your attacks combined together really well like that, you can get rid of him really quickly without too much trouble. Barely an inconvenience. Yep, so you got another meditation spot. He'll drop a spirit as well. If you don't claim any spirits, which any of the enemies drop, don't worry. As you know, you can get them from your shrine. Yep, any spirits you miss, you can reclaim them from your shrine. They are unmissable. Right, let's make our way down the slope and trigger this next save point. And we're going to run straight to the next boss. Yeah, this next area normally takes like over an hour to explore normally. But to run through it takes a few minutes, which is pretty cool. Saves a lot of time. Yeah, the Valley of Ecstasy. You know what, once I got this video recorded, I deleted the game from my hard drive. Yeah, I have to be honest. Yep, I backed up my save and then, yep, deleted. Yep, on for a new chapter in my life, a new game to cover. Yeah, we'll be covering this for the better part of a month. It's been 31 parts, yep, part daily. Wow, a month this has taken. So I'm just going to unlock some immobilise skills now. Stagnation, easy prey and evanescence. Yep, unlock them skills on immobilise. Unlock a few more on there if you've got some free sparks. Right, and then we're good to move on, guys. Oh yeah, looks like I've got a few more. Yeah, so I'm just going to buy spirit shards. There we go. Right, let's crack on. Yeah, next up, by the way, if you are thinking what's going to be next, I'm covering. So, of course, I've still got to finish Dead Rising. I still want to do Heaven Dust 2, which maybe no one's really that ecstatic about. Yeah, talk about ecstasy. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be ecstatic about Heaven Dust 2, but it's a small indie game, but it's really a good game, guys. So I do advise maybe playing that. It's quite cheap on the PS Store. It's been out for a few years, but it released on PSN only a few weeks back. It's kind of like Resident Evil, but it's like an indie version of it. It's a really good game. I do advise getting that. Like I say, it's up to you. I will be releasing a guide for Heaven Dust 2. I've done one for number 1. That went up a few weeks back, but I'm still got to do a guide for the second. Second one is a lot better. The first one is good, but the second one is a lot better. And October, we're in October now. Dead Space, I've already done a guide for Dead Space, guys. I know it's on PS Plus. I already have a guide on the channel for that. Full platinum walkthrough. It's about 11 hours. We do 2 playthroughs. And I've got a separate video as well, basically where I've just pulled out one of the playthroughs. So yeah, Dead Space guide on the channel. We're going to be doing Silent Hill 2 coming up next week. Hopefully I can get that started going up pretty quick after release, just how long it takes me to route it all. Yeah, so Silent Hill 2, and hopefully that won't take too long and I can get onto Frank Stone, guys, before November. Yeah, because I did say I hope to do that in September, but I didn't have enough time because Black Myth took so long. So yeah, Frank Stone, I still do plan on doing that guide. So yeah, hopefully, guys, I can get onto that in October. And as for November, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do in November. I was thinking about is it Dragon Quest HD 2 or 3? They're doing like a 2D remake, which they do look very nice. I've not played one of them like 2D, 3D RPGs yet, you know, like Octopath Traveler. I've not played one, but I have wanted to, and I might take this up an opportunity to play one. Yeah, Dragon Quest 2-3 HD remake. I might cover that in November. Let me know if anybody's interested in me doing that. I'm just thinking about what's new release. There's not really many new releases at the moment in November, which I'm interested in. I mean, hopefully there's going to be a good PS Plus game essential for me to jump on. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. October, it's going to be probably a quiet month, just Silent Hill 2 and Frank Stone maybe, and November, like I say, maybe Dragon Quest HD, but we'll see. Maybe something else will pop up which I'm not quite aware of yet. It's released in November, or like I say, might be a good few PS Plus essential games which I want to cover. But anyway, once you've reached Captain Cowper, yeah, Captain Cowper wave over here. He dies very quickly. He's quite a weak boss. Yeah, just carrying after him, and we're already in Thunderclap Temple, guys. We're almost at the end of chapter 3. Yeah, we need to make our way to that big tower in the distance. It's not as far away as it looks. So yeah, Trigger's Shrine. Yep, that captain just dropped a spirit, but we don't really need it, so we're not going to be doing the quest. I'm on my last health bar. Frank West is on his last health bar. Luckily I checked. I think I've forgotten about it for a moment. So yeah, run past all these enemies. And this story boss, you've got quite a few boss fights if you remember. You've got to fight Yellowbrow, then the Monkey Chief, and then you got to run through you control the monkey for a moment. Sorry, you control the Chief Monkey for a moment, and then you got to run through the area, avoiding all the enemies, then you have to fight Yellowbrow again. So yeah, this final boss fight of this chapter is quite a little bit longer than the rest. And we've got chapter 4, which I have to fully complete, then chapter 5, which we only have to get towards the end boss. We don't have to kill the end boss in chapter 5, just get towards the end and then make way to the secret area. But we do have to kill the end boss of the secret area. So yeah, just ignore everything, run past the giants guys up here and save the game at this shrine. And we'll go and open the double doors guys and engage the next boss. Right, yeah, rest to make sure you're ready, of course. Right, let's do it. Yeah, this boss will teleport away a little bit, so just be careful with some of your big hitting attacks. You don't want to waste them. So yeah, skip the cutscene. What you might want to do is when you've got a big heavy attack coming, you might want to wait for him to teleport. Just so you know there's less likely chance for him teleporting right when you're about to use it. He can kind of teleport in quick succession, but most of the time if he's just teleported, he's less likely to teleport again straight after. So it kind of gives you a bit of a window to use your heavy attacks. Yeah, if he does that, get away, so it's going to do a massive, well, a bit of a shockwave as well. Right, some of my monkeys, and let's do it. Nice, 6,000 damage. Of course, you can do a lot more if you want to min-max your builds, but yeah, I'm not doing any of that. It's not really required. I mean, maybe it was on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but we all know about that. Yeah, not too bad on this one. Does anybody think this game is harder than the Rebirth boss fights on Brutal, The Sims, or do you think this is a lot harder? Yeah, maybe Final Fantasy VII is quite a bit harder compared to this. Yeah, once you beat Yellowbrow the first time, then you'll get lobbed in that big kind of sack of this, and you have to fight the Monkey Chief. He will summon a clone eventually, just watch out for that. Yeah, just focus on the main boss himself and you'll get rid of the fight quicker. Yeah, I guess Rebirth is a lot harder because them fights in that, you have to be much more strategic, don't you? Here, you can kind of, I guess, brute force it a little bit if you kind of leveled up enough and whatnot and you got the right gear. Yeah, but Rebirth, I guess you do have to be very, very careful for your builds. Right, so yeah, once you beat them two, you'll be the Monkey Chief. Yeah, watch you don't catch your sword on anything. Your bigger pirate swashbuckler sword. Yeah, to carry on down, past all these Buddha monks. Yeah, all the worshippers there. Yeah, they all want to be like Yellowbrow. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be, like a mini Kara enemy. I wonder if it's got a drop rate, it can drop the arm guys. It don't matter anyway, because we already have it. That's it, just carry on. I dodge sometimes, just a little bit quicker, just to keep hopping forward. Yep, skipping. Skipping's always quicker. It looks rather cute as well. Oh, but now he's dashing because he's kind of upgraded himself a little bit. You can kill these, but you don't get anything, I don't think. Right, once you pass them all, Yeah, if you die, you will spawn just outside this next fight, so don't worry if you die. You ain't got to do the whole thing again. Yeah, just spawn outside this fight. That's all. But all that happens if you do retry, you don't get to play as a monkey chief for a brief moment during the start of the fight. You'll just start as your normal self straight away. So yeah, kill him. He's got this massive sack on his back, and the electric has just gone out. Yes, on Dead Rising. That means it is 10 o'clock, 10 PM. Yeah, I'm on, by the way, I'm on Dead Rising. I'm in day 3 at 20 hours, or 22 hours now, I guess. 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm almost in day 4. So I'm getting there. All you have to do is get up to day 7 to get a trophy. Because day 0 actually counts as the first day. So basically, once you get to day 1, you've done 1 day, and then you know on the second. That's how it works. But I keep thinking there's a zombie because I'm actually in the restroom. I'm in front of the mirror, and I keep seeing Frank out of the corner of my eye in the mirror, and I keep thinking a zombie has come in to use the toilets. Yeah. So anyway, back onto Yellowbrow. Yes, watch out for his lightning attacks. Yeah, once you knock yourself down about 30%, he kind of does this attack, and it's unavoidable unless I guess you do massive damage and kill him before he gets a chance to do it. But again, be very careful for your heavy hitting attacks because he will teleport occasionally. And when he goes into gold mode, basically Metal Mario mode, you have to charge up 3 focus points in order to break him out of it. So yeah. But you can't actually damage, you can knock him out of it with a 4 choke attack, a 4 focus. But it won't damage him, it'll just break the armour. So yeah, just make sure you don't waste any big attacks until you've broken the armour, like I said. Even if you break him out of the armour with a big attack, that attack won't actually damage him. Right, so we've knocked him out of it. Now I have to build up 4 focus points, some of the monkeys, and then work in unison. Yeah, let's see how in sync we are. 4 of my monkeys. Oh no, 5. There we go, give them all a good bonk. 6 bonks should almost finish him off. There we go, defeated him, Yellowbrow. I think he does normally do like a second scripted part as well, where he lobs you into the air, but I skipped it altogether. So that's the end of chapter 3. Not very long, is it, guys? What, 37 minutes that took us to sprint through it? Not very long. Yes, we reached chapter 3 about the hour mark, I think. Yeah, so again, for Relic 3, you'll get another slot for it, so you can now equip a second ability for it. And in a second I'm going to show you what I chose. So yeah, Hubri knows we're going to choose Hold Breath. Yep, so choose that one, Hold Breath. Gives you more invincibility frames for your dodging. Right, and am I going to upgrade? Yes, let's fully upgrade the Immobilize skill now. Yes, there we go. Time Bargain. And that other one I just fully maxed. Right, that's Immobilized done. I think next up I start upgrading the foundation, the health and the defense, I think. Unless of course you want to put some else. You can change your build if you want to. You don't have to follow me exactly. But yeah, that's what I've gone with. Right, chapter 4. So you spawn here in the estate of the zoo. And now we're in the village of Langzy. Yeah, but the whole area is called the estate. Yes, I'm going to sprint past all these enemies. No need to face them in Mortal Kombat. Just run past them all. Yep, save your strength for more worthy adversaries, shall I say. There's not many in the game. I guess a secret boss, Erlang, but we're not fighting him again. Yeah, so I'm going to take out this mosquito because I hate mosquitoes. But that one, if you don't take him out, you won't be able to interact with the gate to the boss. And I'm going to use Cloud Step, come down here, invisible, and take him out. Then I'm going to trigger the shrine, and I'm going to rest. But first, I'm going to burn a pubic hair. The smell should keep all the enemies away. Yep, and you might want to buy all these items. Mind core, some cold iron leaves, fine gold thread, and a gold tree core. And refined iron sand, is it? But yeah, you probably don't need to buy them items. So yeah, them items I just bought, probably avoid buying them, guys. It'll just save you a bit of money. Thing is, I thought I might need the extra materials, but by the time I crafted everything, I've got plenty left over, including what I just bought. So yeah, don't buy them items if you're a bit short on money. And then of course, once ready, you've just kicked open the door, trigger a little cutscene, and you've got this boss, the second sister. So yeah, as you see, it's an arachnid. Yeah, watch out for its web, it's quite sticky. Oh yeah, this one just squirts poison at you. But yeah, once you knock it down, you'll actually kill this one really quick. Yeah, there you go. If you summon your monkeys and do your unison 4 focused hammer attack, yeah, if you boink her on the nose. That's it, slap her ass like that as well. Right, let's do it. Come on, let's do this all at the same time after me. And yes, let's go. Slap. Yeah, so the second sister has been defeated. Right, so look, cutscene. Now in here, there is an awakened wine worm inside. So we're going to grab it. Yes, try not to wake it up, just grab it. There you go. And before you drop down the hole, which is going to loot a small pot at the back, and you find a celestial pill. But if you already have it, it'll be converted into 3000 will. Right, and let's drop down the hole. Yeah, little cutscene. I'm going to skip it, of course. And it'll spawn you in the webbed hollow. Yeah, head up the slope to the shrine and rest. So we're just getting through this area as quick as possible. I do loot something in this area. Do you remember that room with the like 5 chests all in like a tiny space? I'm going to loot all of them just because you get loads of materials in a very tiny amount of time. So it's quite time effective. Yeah, so drop down here. Careful where you drop down, by the way. I have dropped down to my death before. I don't think it's supposed to, but I think it's some kind of glitch if you drop down at the wrong angle. So be careful when you're dropping down. Yeah, come along here next. Carry on. Past the annoying mosquito. Just gonna leave him out. Yep, again, I just thought it's a zombie coming for Frank, but it's just a reflection of him in his lovely pink dress. Yeah, so up here, and we're going to get a meditation spot and trigger the shrine. If you remember, there's a passage just at the far end there, where that lamp is burning, and it takes you up to an optional boss. And he can actually drop an arm guide if you destroy all the arms on his back. Do you remember that boss? Yeah, it's up there. I'm telling you, advising you, but just in case you need to kill him. Obviously, I'm not going to, it's optional. But if you still need the armor piece, yes, he is just up the back passage. Not mine, just up there to the right, you'll find him in his cocoon. Just attack the cocoon and then he'll fall out and you can face him. Yeah, so that's a Pool of Shattered Jade shrine. This is where I died. Yeah, you want to come back along here, go right. Yeah, I dropped down this ledge and I actually dropped to my death somehow. So be very careful dropping down here. Yeah, I think it was this one here. Yeah, I dropped off to my death. So yeah, just be very careful. Yeah, drop all the way down. At the bottom, guys, will be another shrine. We're going to activate it. That should be shrine. Yeah, let's catch up in the guides. Where are we? The Vajur Bridge. Yeah, so take out these guys meditating around his shrine. The really bad gatekeepers there. Yeah, kill him. And then trigger the shrine. Right, we're going to, like I said, we're going to loot that room with the 5 yummy chests inside. Some of them you already have what's inside them. They always give you the same thing, so you get will instead. Yeah, get a good chunk of will. One of them has a gold ridge beast inside as well. That's not an enemy. If you remember, it's a really rare gold item which will sell for 6,000. So you get quite a lot of things here. It's a shame you can't sell any materials you don't need no more. You know, that's a shame. You could have built up loads of money there. So yeah, open these 5 chests. They've always got the same things inside, by the way. So you've got fine gold thread in that one, plus some other materials. In this one, you've already got what's in there, so you get some will instead. In this chest, you've already got what's in that one originally, so you'll find 3,000 will instead. In here, you'll find a gold rich beast. Like I say, they sell for 6,000. And in that one, yes, you already got what's inside, so you'll just get some will and of course some of the medicine, which normally in there. You normally get a formula as well. That's why you got the will for the formula. Right, once you loot them chests, drop down here and go left and carry on. If I didn't loot them chests, by the way, I would have not had enough to craft everything. I took a wrong turn for a second there. Yeah, don't go up there. Just keep following the outer ledge. Yeah, just keep following the outer ledge all the way to the end. And we're making our way to the next boss now. It's right at the end of this path. There's a few side paths you can take, but we're just ignoring them. Yes, make way along the main path all the way to the end, guys. There'll be a shrine. I actually died to this boss. Is he the first boss I've died to so far? Maybe he was. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this boss killed me. A centipede enemy boss. Oh, I remember why he killed me now. You know he can summon all them little tiny centipedes which come rolling towards you. I didn't realise he summoned them. And I was in the process of doing an attack and they just all rammed into me all at once, pretty much, and I just died. I didn't realise they were coming. I should have been more aware of my surroundings. But yeah, be careful with this guy. So yeah, trigger that shrine, come down here guys, and say hello to the centipede. Centipede boy. Yeah, so like I say, be careful when he screams. Yeah, centipedes can actually scream if you didn't know that. Yeah, he'll actually summon all the little tiny ones that will come rolling towards you. If you see him screaming, stop what you're doing guys and get ready to dodge. They can very easily stun lock you if you get caught. Yeah, so just keep bonking him. Yep, and I didn't realise I was going to do that attack when I summoned my monkeys. Right, so immobilise. We've got 4 focus points built up. Let's unleash. Oh, look at that! Got him already. Didn't even get a chance to do it. Yeah, get not a voidness. Get some will there. Right. Let's carry on along the main path. Yeah, he just dropped a spirit. I'm just going to reclaim it from the shrine because I forgot to grab it. I've got it already, so I'm only going to get 1,000 gil. But yeah, you can reclaim spirits from the shrine. Just make way to the end, guys. There's another boss fight coming up. You've got to fight the hand in a second. The right hand. Thought Frank was a zombie again, but no, it's just a reflection. I know it's Frank, but it still catches me out. Oh, you know what? I wasn't watching my HP. That was so close. I wasn't watching my HP. Wow. Luckily, I'm on 1 bar, and I've got half of that bar left. Can't believe it. Almost. Yikes. Damn Opti. That was so close. That's one thing I hate about that Dead Rising trophy in Infinity mode on the original. Yeah, I mean, you're next to your computer and you're intentionally watching it, or you're intentionally aware that your health's slowly depleting and you come back and checking up on it. But if you know, you just forget to check the odd time. And I just hope that don't happen when I'm just before like 7 days. Yeah, got to make sure you're kind of switched on. It's like I am switched on, but just so easy to forget. I probably shouldn't be doing 2 things at once. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so it is his right hand. So it is his right hand we're taking out. So if you want to save your abilities for when he summons the like little spider, the backhand. Yeah, it's not actually a hand, is it? It's like it's just like, I don't know, a bit centipede type thing, but it's got a hand on one end and the actual spiders on the other end. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a tentacle with a hand on one end, spider on the other end. But yeah, once you took so much damage on the hand, it'll swap sides, and you'll be facing the other side, the spider side. And once you face the spider side, you can quickly roll past him when he spawns. Use Cloud Step, roll past him, and while he's attacking your decoy, summon your monkeys and then just unleash your 4-handed attack. Don't unleash a big attack on the hand because he just keeps moving out of the way. But yeah, when he first spawns in, he's stuck in place doing that poison. So get ready and unleash it, guys, and hopefully you can finish him off before he starts swinging around. There you go. He just took out Buddha's right hand. He's going to be in trouble not having a right hand no more. And he's going to form that gap for you. That bridge, sorry. The bridge is going to allow you to cross that gap. But when you cross it, go left and you'll find a celestial pill. If you've already got it, you'll find 3000 will inside. Yes, there we go. Right, now continue on following the path. Now down here where it's going to be a fork, we're actually going to go right. Yeah, so drop down, spin around to find the path to go. Yeah, so here the fork, go right, do not go left. That's it, go left, that leads you to Yellow Long, and we don't need to fight him. So yes, carry on following the path. In a second, there'll be a small passage on the right we need to go through, which I always seem to forget, and I always run into a dead end before I think, oh yeah, that's where we are. Yeah, so I run past it. Where am I? Oh, here we are. Yeah, through the passage. And there'll be a little cutscene which I just skipped past. Well, we're almost at 2 hours, guys. 1 hour to go. Very, very soon. Yeah, so next up, carry on going right. Right again, drop down here. Now, in this big open cavern, there's a chest in the holes in the middle. But you don't really need to... I think there's a fine gold thread inside. But you don't need to loot it. I'm just going to go right. Just keep going right, guys, and you'll find the path to move on forwards. Yeah, let's make our way up here. Just carry on forward and you'll get to a save in a minute. I'm just going to eat a yogurt. Sorry, not me. Frank is going to eat a yogurt. Right. I think next up I'll eat the grapefruit. And then I've got 4 orange juice, which will get me going for 1 hour 30 maybe. About 5 hours in game time, I think. But yeah, make sure you save your game there, guys, and carry on forwards. And we should reach another save point very soon. Yes, normally when I reach this guy, I normally use Cloud Step. And it will normally last and take me past this next enemy as well. So don't follow me to the shrine, which you can do. Yeah, the lantern holder. So yeah, run past him. Hopefully he didn't see you. Then you can come straight to the safe and he won't follow you. There you go. Plant your seed, guys, and then let's go and fight the next boss. We've got that annoying boss coming up where you're fighting in the mud and he turns into the big whale thing and the kind of warthog. Yeah, it's coming up, but you can, if you save your abilities for second fight, you can kill him pretty quickly. So you got this fight. Just got 1 health bar for this one. Yeah, but remember you can do long combos, which are quite delayed. But as long as you can build up 4 focus points, he's pretty much dead at that point. Yeah, he was just raking the leaves with his rake. And you interrupted him, so he's not best pleased. Hence the rake weapon. Yeah, so this guy's got a rake as a weapon. And the chapter 2 boss has a fork. And I think the boss later has a spoon. I can't even remember now. Does chapter 4 boss have a knife or a spoon? I don't know. They're basically going through every piece of cutlery in this boss fights and the weapons. I guess I've got a chopstick or a staff. Yeah, as you see, that takes him out pretty quickly. There you go. Just give him a slap one more time. Just make sure he's properly dead. Right, and we've knocked him into the next area. So once he's dead, that's it. That's all you have to do. That will reveal a path to progress. Yeah, come back to Shrine, guys. Rest up to refresh all your stats. Right, and let's go. So you've got another boss fight imminent. Coming up. It is the same guy again. Zhu Hai or Bei. Forget his name. Yeah, so he'll have 2 stages. At half HP there'll be a cutscene and then he'll enter his second stage. It's not 2 health bars, I don't think. Let me just double check so I don't remember. What save point was that? Oh, Hut of Immortality. No, he's only got 1 health bar, but a cutscene triggers at half health. And if you knock him below half, which you'll see me do, he'll restart the next phase with half health. So he'll actually regain health. So yeah, try not to waste any big attacks when he's close to half, because they'll be wasted. As you'll see, I actually knock him down to about 30% health for my attack. But then when he respawns in second phase, he's back at half HP. Yeah, I know this fight's quite annoying because the mud reduces your movement speed as well. But it is what it is, guys. Just go with it. I need to stop saying that as well. It is what it is. Until it isn't. Yeah, I'll try to... I'll make a mental note to stop saying that one. Yeah, so I think I charge up another 4 focus points, but I think I got lucky and I took most of his HP down. If you're good, you could actually do a massive attack when he's at half HP, guys, and just knock off all his HP all at once, and that might completely skip his second phase. I'm not sure entirely, but like I say, second phase triggers at half health, so if you can knock him from just above half to 0, you might completely skip his second phase altogether. We got to fight that whale again on chapter 5, by the way, for one of the story boss fights. No, it must have been on my other account where I knocked him way past half, because just then I didn't. Yeah, I knocked him down to about 30%, and when he respawned as a warthog, he had half HP again. So if you can, I mean, my idea here, so when he gets knocked down, he'll normally charge you about 3 times. Now, if you can quickly kill him now, you're going to avoid his rush attack altogether, where you can't kind of kill him until it's finished, and it goes on for about a minute. So yeah, you're going to try to kill him after them first few charges where he falls over. And I think I do manage. Right. So he's still stunned from the tornado. Now let's slap his foot. That's it, give him a good penetration. And yes, nice, got him before he did his next big attack. And hopefully you can do the same, guys. Try to build up 4 focus points before you knock him into half HP. And make sure all your abilities are all ready to use as well. And you should be good to go. So once you beat him, yeah, get some materials, come on to the left and trigger the shrine. Got another boss fight coming up, not too far away. Yeah, so rest up. I'm just going to reignite the sparks. Right, so now foundation, and we're going to upgrade robust constitution to max. So yeah, unlock all the health in foundation. Right, let's carry on. I should have rested here, because we've got a long, not a long run, but we've got to run to the next boss. So yeah, make sure you rest, guys, to recover all your gourds, just so you can run a bit faster. Yeah, so I'm going to run the outer way, because if you drop down and go left, I mean it's a shorter distance, but you get a brief cutscene where that monkey runs away. So I just want to skip it. Yeah, let's make our way up here. There'll be one of them Scorpion Lord enemies coming up. And you want to use Cloud Step, wait until you trigger him and then use it. Otherwise, he can actually recognise you when you're in Cloud Step. Yeah, that's why when you're around him, you need to use Cloud Step when he's already aware of you. Yes, carrying upwards, should be a safe up here. Going to save the game, rest up, and then take out the next boss, which is also quite simple. Oh yeah, I actually died in the chapter 4 boss as well. He had literally about 5 HP left, and he bloody killed me, which I was quite upset about. Yeah, I had to go and reflect for a moment. Did a bit of meditation on my meditation spot in the garden when they beat me. Yeah, so here we go. Little cutscene. And here she is, the Violet Spider. Yeah, watch out for the web, it's really sticky. And your movement speed will greatly decrease if you step foot in it, guys. Just remember, when you get sticky, the game can get tricky. So try to avoid walking on it. So I'm trying to build up my 4 focus points and do the usual thing. Cloud Step, monkeys, bosh, and then whirlwind, and then just keep spamming attack. I think your whirlwind knocks this enemy back quite far as well. So if you do use whirlwind, try and use it when the enemy's backed up into a corner. Right, let's go, monkey boys. Immobilise, and let's all do the same thing. Immobilise just in case he jumps away. So it can be quite difficult to hit him. Her, sorry. Yes, her. Nice chunk of damage there. Yeah, see, it knocks her back quite a bit. She really doesn't like tornadoes. Yeah. It's not a Sharknado, don't worry. There we go, Violet Spider. Right, yeah, millions of little tiny spiders start chasing you. So you thought it'd be miles away by now because we're running much quicker, but it seemed to just catch you just at the same speed. I think they maybe it's naturally slowed down to sync to your speed. Maybe they have like a limit they can actually decrease to, so if you stand still they do eventually catch you. But yeah, you run to the end, you eventually get whisked away in a cutscene, guys, and spawn up here. Grab the fragrant vine hanging from that tree, it will convert to will if you already have all the vines, and then trigger the save point. Yeah, so coming up, it's going to be where I'm going to farm this soak which I need, and you're going to see me get the Brewer's Bounty trophy finally. Yeah, the final soak I need is a Fruit of Tao. I don't know how I missed it. I'm not perfect, you know, and I don't know, just missed it. Forgot about it, I guess. But luckily, it's not a big problem. It's just a case of farming it, and we do actually have to farm that enemy. It would have been worse if it's like an enemy in like a secret area, which we have a few steps to unlock. But yeah, it's just a normal enemy, luckily. But yeah, I shouldn't have missed that, so I do apologise for that, guys. Yeah, for missing the Fruit of Tao. I did really want to pop that trophy at the earliest point at the start of New Game Plus. There's nothing I could do really because I hadn't backed up my save and I couldn't go back. I'm not going to do all that again anyway. Going back to farming would mean fighting Erlang again. I'd already uploaded a video. If I hadn't uploaded the video, I could have edited that bit in, but I had. And I'm not taking it down again. But yeah, carry on, guys. Just run past everybody. And I'm going to trigger the shrine. Yeah, so these enemies, the Taoist enemies, they're the enemies which can drop it. Any kind, it doesn't have to be the staff type. I mean, like a sword type can drop it, or... I'm not sure about a blue guy, so it's a guy in yellow you want to kill for that. But yeah, trigger this shrine. I had to farm it for about 10 minutes, I think, until I got it to drop. So obviously I cut out all the runs except for the one where it actually dropped for me, so it's only going to add like an extra minute to the video, if that. So yeah, trigger that shrine, carry on. Yeah, just run past everything. Yeah, up here you have to kill the enemies outside the shrine in order to trigger it. Right, I'm just going to eat a grapefruit. Excuse me. Yummy. Gave me 6 health blocks. Yeah, like I say, take out these dudes because they're blocking your shrine. Oh, and I guess the... no, it's not a sheriff. That's the snake. I forget his name. Sorry, mate. I don't even remember your name. You're not important enough. These... Oh, that's it. Snake Herbalist. I knew it'd come back to me. Right, shrine activated, let's go. So head up the steps to the courtyard, go left, and that'll take us to the final shrine of the area. Court of Illumination. This is where we farm a snake sheriff. All we're going to do is we're going to farm the Taoist enemies beside him. I say, which we should have done when we were farming the snake sheriff, but I think the reason I forgot is because on my practicing account I got it so quick. I think I had like 2 or 3 Fruit of Taos, and that's why I completely forgot about it, I think. So yeah, these are the enemies you need to kill to get Fruit of Tao. So I'm just going to rest, go back and kill him, rest, go back and kill him, rest, go back and kill him, and repeat. And yeah, bit of a cut here, and you're going to see where the Fruit of Tao dropped for me, and of course the trophy popped. Brewer's Bounty. Yeah, Court of Illumination. Right, let's rest up. Let's go and get me... Yeah, you saw some items pop up then, so I'd actually just killed a few of these and rested. Like I said, it took me about 10 minutes, and there we go. Brewer's Bounty. Fruit of Tao. That's for getting every, I think, gourd, drink, and soak. It might just be for every drink and soak. But yeah, you should have all these. That's the item I missed, guys. Fruit of Tao. like I say, sincere apologies. It happens. Luckily, it wasn't a big problem to just include it in this video. Yeah, so now for this boss, make sure you equip the Weaver's Needle. Yeah, the Weaver's Needle. Remember, for this boss, it knocks him out of his final phase, which really helps. His final phase is crazy. Right, so, yeah, I did die to him. So you're going to see an edit here. And actually, the edit's just gone. It's on the shrine. So yeah, normally when you fight him the first time, all them beetles are fighting as well. And they'll take a bit of HP down. But if you die and reach him again afterwards, he'll have a reduced HP anyway. Basically to kind of simulate the beetles have been fighting him. Yeah, because once you reach about this amount of HP remaining, they all despawn anyway. Yeah, so what you might want to do, you might want to save your heavy hitters by lots of carbonates. Yeah, until you've got 4 focus points. Did I mess it up then? I think I did. I think I thought I had 4, but I didn't. But yeah, once he reaches about 30% HP, he's going to try to go into his final phase. Remember, Weaver's Needle works for this. Before he goes into it, try and get a few attacks in, but obviously watch out for his sword when he rams into the ground. Yes, here we go. Use the Weaver's Needle, guys, to cancel it out. There you go, block him. And if you're quick, your monkeys might still be alive, and you can quickly get a big attack on him. And that didn't do much damage, did it? Maybe he's got increased defense when he's recovering from that final phase, which knocked him out of. Yeah, so its attacks are a little bit more crazy now, so be careful. It'll try to whip his tail around and hit you quite a lot. Like so. Yeah, it'll try to sit on you, so watch out for that. And almost got him. Right, Centipede can finish him off. That's it. Finish him off with a roly-poly. Embarrassing enough. He got defeated by a roly-poly. And there we go guys. End of chapter 4. Rosy cheeks and grey hair. Yeah, and you got a second relic for relic number 4. Second slot. Yeah, final chapter coming up. This one's mainly just a series of boss fights, like I was saying. But it does go on for quite a while due to all those boss fights. Yeah, so the relic, relic number 4, Envy's Tongue. We're going to equip the Tongue of a Connoisseur. Yes, and I'm going to go back to Plantain Fan Vessel. Yeah, just going to highlight everything, guys, and then begin the next chapter. Final one. We have no more end bosses to fight of the chapter. Just got to get to the end, pretty much. Right, so to opening fight on this one, just got to take out these really weak enemies in this brief battle to begin with. They're quite weak, but can use this to build up some focus points. And then when you use the focus points, guys, on the enemy near the shrine, because you've got to kill him anyway to trigger the shrine. So yeah, save your focus points for the enemy near the shrine coming up. Yeah, chapter 5. So if you remember the rolling ball section, we have to get to that. But normally on new game, after the rolling ball section, we ran towards save point, we triggered it, and then we ran back. But because we don't need to use that save point anymore, after the rolling ball section and the fires get put out, we're just going to turn around straight away and run straight to the secret area. So no need to run to the far shrine before the final boss. So that saves, I guess that saves a minute or so. But yeah, we can run past all those bosses leading down to that final chariot. Secret area's got 2 bosses as well. You got top takes bottom, bottom takes top. Yeah, you got to fight them 2 guys. And then of course the golden-eyed beast. And then we'll have all the materials. As soon as we get back to the shrine, we'll craft everything. So it's literally that quick after fighting that final boss. You fight the golden-eyed beast, get back to the shrine, craft everything. Platinum is in your hands. That's all we've got to do. So trigger that shrine. Just took out them enemies. He does drop a nice bunch of will anyway. So yeah, here you need to take out all these because we need to talk to Pale Axe Stalwart. we need to advance this quest line in order to reach the secret area. I thought I read on guides before that you have to complete all the previous secret areas to reach this one, but I mean you don't. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm not quite sure if I did read that or not, or it was information when the game first released and people weren't quite clear on what's needed doing. But yeah, as you'll see here, you don't need to do any of the previous secret areas, just do the steps in this secret area to unlock the one of this chapter. That's all you need to do. So yeah, going to take out all these enemies. Like I say, the guy with the shield, if you attack them from behind, you can avoid destroying their shield, saves a bit of time. And watch out for this NPC. Despite him being quite easy in new game, he can kill you quite quickly here. I don't know if he's got an extra moveset or extended moveset in New Game Plus, but yeah, he just seems to be quite a bit harder than what I remember. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, his combo's gone for like ages, so be careful. Yeah, he'll just keep swinging that axe. He has an infinite stamina bar, this guy. But you only got to bring him down to just below half HP, and then he'll become friendly. After all that damage, he finally realises you're a monkey. After all that attacking, that you're a friendly monkey, sorry. Yeah. The first few attacks won't do it. I guess you have to show off your fighting prowess in order for him to recognise you, for him to see you for who you truly are. The Wukong warrior. Yeah, finally, he's bowing down to me. He's finally seen sense, this guy. Yes, common sense has finally come to the forefront. Yeah, I think he knew he was about to get defeated, so he took the easy way out and surrendered. He won't admit to it though. Oh, you're friendly. I didn't realise. Yeah, more like he didn't want to get beaten by me. Because I'm like less than half his size. I'm actually, wow, it's a good height for that. But yeah, I guess whatever floats your boat. So yeah, just advance all his dialogue. And Frank's getting close to 1 HP left. He's checking out his batteries and his camera. Yeah, got to keep an eye on that. I was going to say remind me, but you can't, because this is not live commentary. I used to record when I play, you know. Yeah, so advance voice dialogue, guys, and loot these 2 chests. I don't know why I chose to loot these 2. I just do. One of them has a gold tree core inside. I think it's this one here. Yep, and yeah, there it is, gold tree core. Yeah, so advance his dialogue, make sure you get him 2 chests, and then come up here. Yeah, we need to kill his chariot. You need to kill all the chariot enemies in order to advance Pale Axis quest line. Yeah, so be very careful. When you see the gas coming out, get away, because that gas can very quickly kill you. I charge up an attack in that gas one. No, I summoned in the monkeys, that's it. I was in the gas, but I summoned in the monkeys, and the fire just killed me in like a second. So yeah, be very careful with the gas, and then once he's dead, yeah, come and rest at the shrine, because we're going to walk back here later. Right, and then we're going to push on forward a bit more. And Frank's about ready to eat some more orange juice. Yeah, it's carry on left. I'm going to get a meditation spot in a second. Yeah, just run past the bat. Yeah, meditation spot up your steps on the right. You might want to use cloud step here if you're not getting a chance to interact with it. And there we go, orange juice, just drank it. Yummy. Yeah, so take a seat, reflect, and once you're done reflecting, let's carry on with the path, story path. There's a mushroom there as well on the right. The mushrooms in this area are a bit weird. I think they're a little bit random. Sometimes a mushroom will spawn in one place, and sometimes it won't spawn there but will spawn somewhere else. I don't quite know. But it's only an ingredient, it's not like a big deal. But up here, try to loot that small pot, that turtle pot, and you'll find some wilt inside. I think it's normally a celestial pill. But if you already got it, you'll just find some will. You can either kill the enemies to loot it, or just use cloud steps so they don't see you and then loot it. Now we want to kill these enemies because we want to trigger this shrine. Yeah, we want to trigger the shrine here. So make sure you kill all these. You might have a bat follow you up, so watch out for him. You want to try and take out the big guy first. Right, rest up to get all your mana back and whatnot. They come over here, guys, to beat up the Father of Stones. Yeah, that's kidney stones he's got. Thought I died then, but the lights went out in the mall. Yikes. Sorry to reply to a comment, but yeah, just bash him to bits. He'll keep falling over due to his kidney stones. Right, yeah, once you killed him, guys, you can loot a spirit. Yeah, all done now. Caught up for the time being. Yeah, you can loot that spirit, and provided you've already got it, you'll get some will instead. And we're going to go and open that door to progress. We've got another chariot coming up. Now, what you might want to do is there's no shrine now between now and the next boss. So, if you're low on mana or anything, go back to shrine guys, and then rest, and then come down here. Yeah, make sure you got plenty of your mana and everything, because there's a boss coming up, and there's no more save points since the most recent. I've warned, I've done my part. Now carry on, and through this canyon. Yep, there'll be a chariot at the end. You have to kill this one, unless you can glitch up into the sky and fly over him. Yeah, so just keep going in that little alcove in order to avoid his fire. Yeah, be close as his hands. Get away from him because he's going to do like a big explosion around his body. And if his hands are kind of out, then he's going to breathe fire. And if he brings his hands up into the sky, then he's going to slam you. Yeah, that's basically his attacks. Yeah, nothing too complicated. But if you hit him with a charge attack, it will knock him down for a moment. And once he's almost dead, try to build up 4 focus points because you can use them for the upcoming boss. Yeah, like I said, when he tries to hug you, he's going to do that explosion, so get away. Yeah, here comes the fire. See, he kind of jumps up for a second, I guess, with his 2 front legs. And that's when he's going to do the slam. Right, almost got him. Here comes the hug. I'm never one to avoid hugs, but this one, yeah, you definitely want to avoid this hugging. Here, this hug will make you really hot, trust me. And there we go, got him. Right, I'm just going to grab this will cutter, just because it gives me a few of my gourd uses back. My gourd. Yep, it's full up again. Right, let's go and face the next boss. So this is one where you've got the rolling head on the floor and the flying head in the sky. Yeah, by the rolling head, I'm not quite sure if it has like increased defense when it's on fire, when it's kind of red. But when I tried hitting it with the 4 focus monkey attack with my decoys, it didn't do very much damage. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you have to wait a bit. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for him to kind of stop moving around. And then I'm going to use my monkeys. Yeah, so you see, he's still rolling around. He'll roll around about 3 or 4 times before he stops. I don't think he like runs out of stamina, some or fuel. And I think he stopped now. Yep, I think it's good now to attack him. Like I say, normally about 3 or 4 times. You can wait a moment, just make sure he's not going to start rolling again. Right, and now, yes, now I'm going to go to town on him. So I'm going to summon my monkeys, and I think, yeah, nice. I killed him outright. Just sent him across the map, but he kind of spawned back in. And now I've got to take out the flying heads. Yeah, so with this guy, you might want to try to use your thrust attacks. Sometimes if you try and use a big heavy smash, it might miss him. And yet the head is still rolling around. Oh yeah, that's why. My monkeys are still attacking him. I don't know why they're still attacking him. I kind of glitched out. But they were supposed to be helping me with this guy. Because he could have been almost dead by now. My monkeys weren't prattling about, attacking a dead enemy. Yeah, so you would have thought that tornado would make him really dizzy. I guess he is dizzy if you look at his face. Don't know where he is. Right, okay, he's recovered from it. If he does attack where he's kind of breathing scorching flame like so, yeah, I think it looks like breath, but I think it's just like fire, but it's like red hot. It's like a flame. Yeah, you want to use your thrust attack, that should knock him down. If you're lucky, you'll hit him in his left nostril. That's it. Can I get in before he gets back up? Oh yeah, I missed my thrust attack here. Yeah, completely missed out unfortunately, because that would have been TKO for him. Right, let's go. Let's charge it up, wait for him to come. Oh no, maybe not. But he's got his horns, he's got his tusks stuck in the floor again. So I saw my opportunity and I took it. And I defeated him. Yeah. Top takes bottom. Monkey takes boss. We win. Right. And let's go up to the shrine. But before we rest, we're going to go right and loot a celestial pill. But because we already have the pill, we're going to get will times 3000. Yeah, once I sell all my gold, by the way, it adds up to about 100,000. So if you're on about 400 soon, you should be okay. Because like I said, yeah, the gold, all the gold, as long as you haven't sold any either, it should all sell for about 100k. Right, so once you've triggered the shrine, carry on following the monkey, follow him into the next area. We've still got a good chunk of boss fights coming up. You know, when I was recording this, I thought it'd be one of the quickest chapters. I think I just forgot how many bosses are on it. It's quick to, I think that's the thing, it's quick to explore. Yeah, it's quick to explore because in terms of wideness, the area is not very wide, is it? So yeah, there are a few alternate paths, but they don't go on for very long, and you can get back on the main path pretty quickly. The third chapter takes so long to explore just because it's so wide as well. Yeah, it's all the boss fights which make this one take a while. Yeah, just keep running after the fox, and once you get to the end, guys, just jump off and you'll safely float down to below. And these enemies at the bottom, so these are the searing and scorching fire enemies. One is for the smaller one and one aims for the big. I forget which is which. But yeah, if you don't have a flame mediator soak, these are the guys which can drop it. Yeah, these guys here. And there's a shrine just up ahead where you can rest to respawn them. But you want to make sure you got 3 focus points ready if you can. Run to this enemy, he's guarded in the shrine. Freeze him, attack him from behind, and hopefully you can kill him, guys. I actually meant to use my heavy stance. I forgot I still had the thrust equipped. But luckily it killed him. I think it penetrated and went straight to a sweet point. Yeah, so trigger that shrine. So yeah, if you need to farm the flame mediator, you just want to run down here. Kill, there's about 5 of them enemies along here. Kill them all quickly. Then use your talisman to walk back and repeat. Yeah, 2 smaller ones there. You've got another, you've got a big one here coming up. Yeah, I just ran past him, and then 2 smaller ones down here. So 5 on this little path. Then use talisman, walk back, repeat, walk back, repeat, guys, until you get flame mediator. But I assume you probably already have it. He had thick hairs on his back, that guy. Yeah, like Play-Doh hairs. Yeah, so I'm going to come up here. We're actually going to get an optional chest. At this fork, we're going to go left. At this red spot on the floor is going to be a flaming enemy. We're going to kill it. And then we want to immobilise that enemy with the shield and attack him from behind. Hopefully kill him in one. Yeah, because this chest drops a celestial ribbon. That's why I loot it. Yeah, this chest here. It drops a celestial ribbon. And those are very, very rare. Not as rare as the Bull King's Horn, but they're definitely close. Yes, these. You can't farm them from enemies and you can't buy them anyway. Yes, there's a spirit hidden in a rock. It's glitched out. That's what happens when you kill an enemy on a rock. Yeah, so I've got a spirit already, so I've got 1,000 will. And let's make our way up to the next boss. This boss has got that magic guy who keeps him in his flame version. Yes, you got a fire guy and a magic guy. You can use the fire mantle for this area if you want to. You know, the vessel. I'm not bothering doing it, so I'm going to keep the fan. And I'm quite confident I can get through without any sort of fire defense. Maybe that's a bad choice on my part. Yeah, I managed. Yeah, so like I said, we'll summon his fire tag team. Problem is you can't kill unless you can knock down all his HP. When you almost kill one of them, he just kind of teleports away and you have to attack the other. Yeah, so he's almost dead, but now he's going to teleport away. Little cowards. I'm going to take out the fire version, and one of my monkeys is burning, poor guy. Yeah, so this guy going to take him out. Yeah, watch, you can die very quick with these. Just trying to be quick, so I want to use my monkeys to full advantage before they leave me. Alright, he's almost dead. Why is the always a tiny bit of HP? The final bit always is the worst. You just can't seem to get that final bit of HP taken down. And got him. I thought, you know, F that, I'm just going to go into close step and kick him. That's it, give him a roundhouse kick from behind. Yeah, if he drops a spirit, you can either grab it or reclaim it from your shrine. It's up to you. We're getting in there, guys. 30 minutes and platinum should be yours. Assuming you've got everything required. Yeah, I hope that's not a big assumption on my part. You should have everything required as long as you followed me on 100%. Like I say, you have not upgraded anything else other than what I did. Upgrading armor uses a lot of materials, by the way, especially if you max upgrade it. But as you saw with me, you got just enough to max upgrade one thing without any additional farming or additional purchasing. Like I say, from Yin Tiger. Yin Tiger just does supply a infinite supply of materials, by the way. Yeah, Yin Tiger. But you just got to unlock him in Zodiac Village. So yeah, trigger that shrine. Come down here, guys, and interact with this pot to find a pill. If you already got it, you'll find 3,000 will instead. Like I say, at the end, I have about 20,000 will remaining, so I get very, very close to running out. So all these little things we're looting along the way, it's kind of very important. Otherwise, you're going to have to go and farm some enemies. Where's the best place to farm if you need to? To be honest, I've never farmed for will, so I've never had to. So I can't really say. I know there's a few farming videos on the net. So yeah, we want to use Cloud Step to make them not chase me. So I can trigger the shrine, guys. So I'm going to walk back to the Camp of Seasons. And now we're going to go and talk to Pale Axe Stewart again. Exhaust all his dialogue and then come back here and fight the next story boss. Yeah, in terms of farming will, yeah, I've never had to do it. So I've had a few players ask me, but I've never had to do it. So I've not even looked at what spots are really good. I know in chapter 4, you've got that courtyard. I forget the name of the shrine. It's not the Court of Illumination. It's the one before it. Oh, I think it's Temple Entrance. Yeah, the Temple Entrance and the Temple of Yellow Flowers in chapter 4. If you run at them steps, just past it, it'll take you up to the courtyard. You can go left or right. There's a big tree in the middle. If you go right, there'll be kind of like a smaller courtyard, and around there's about 12. I think it's 11. There's 11 of them worm practitioner enemies, like all in a very tiny location. That's a very good place to where there's a big bunch of enemies all in like a small area. You've got to run up the steps, and there you are. You've got 11 enemies. So that might be a good spot if you want to farm Will. But hopefully you shouldn't have to, guys. Yeah, I'm hoping you don't have to. So yeah, this guy, you need to exhaust all his dialogue. Make sure he started repeating himself. And then once he has, you can make way, use the talisman to get back to Camp of Seasons, guys. And then walk back to where he was. The Emerald Hall Shrine. Yep. There we go. Furnace Valley, the Emerald Hall. Right, head up the slope and you'll trigger a new boss fight. I've skipped this long cutscene. And this boss fight is maybe the longest one to go. There's still a few boss fights to go, but it's probably the longest one of the remaining boss fights. Yeah, this guy. He's got 2 health bars. Yeah, 2 health bars. So try to save all your abilities and whatnot for the second stage. Second stage, he spawns that big whale, and he's quite annoying. And when this guy, the first stage, when he gets to low HP, he'll summon. Well, he'll summon the horse NPC or a version of him when he's at low HP. But when he's at about half, he'll actually spawn about 6 enemies, which will form a ring around you. There'll be like 3 or 4 archers and 3 or 4 swordsmen. So you've got to take all them out before he comes back down to face you. Yeah, it'll send all his like little lieutenants to do his dirty work until he defeated them. Yeah, Frank's getting close to 1 HP again.
To infinity.
Yeah, so here we go. This is all them little minions who'll spawn. Just bonk them all. Sorry, just catching up on comments. Yeah, so he's come back down to face me finally. His health wasn't quite half. When it's kind of when it's nearer where it is for me, that's normally when he spawns all his minions. Yeah, so when he gets low HP, he's going to summon the horse NPC. And then we've got a second, like I say, we've got a second stage here when he's going to turn into a whale. So try to save all your abilities for that if you can. Does anybody not like Resident Evil? I don't think I've... No, sorry, I just read a comment. Resident Evil was mentioned. Does anybody not like it? Anybody watching this, guys, don't like Resident Evil? My favourite series, by the way, the Resident Evil games. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anybody not liking it before. Right, okay, so Frank is coming up, and I've took the lid off. I've took the lid off the orange juice. It's ready to go. Right, there we are. Drank it all in a one gulp. Right, 2 to go. That'll take me to the end of this video, at least, I guess. Yeah, so here it is. This is the... I don't know what phase is more annoying. It's quite a long fight, though. I guess unless you can do massive damage and just delete his health bar instantly. But what I hate about this one, he's just dancing around and he's always too far away from you for you to attack. Right, so now I'm going to use all my abilities, guys, and hopefully I can take him out. Yeah, it's like a big catfish. Or carp. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Yep, it can also fly. You've got a flying fish. You ever seen one of them before? Well, you have now. Yep, try not to get caught by that. It really hurts. And that tornado was completely wasted. Flying fish. Something I can tick off my bucket list. See a flying fish in my lifetime. Yep, done it. There we go. The Keeper of Flaming Mountain defeated.
Truth has been
Right, so yeah, you get Celestial Ribbon plus some other goodies. Of course, I skipped the cutscene. Right, let's push on. All we've got left is we've got a little mini boss coming up shortly. Yeah, little mini boss coming up, and 3 boss fights remaining, guys, as well as this little mini boss. Yeah, 3 boss fights remaining, and they're all on the way to a secret area. So carrying forward, you're going to reach the next chariot in a second, and because you spoke to Pale Axe Stalwart from that last save point, the Emerald Hall, he should be here helping us. Oh yeah, here she is. So yeah, take out this next chariot. Yeah, don't worry about any occupants inside. They're basically, at this point, they're basically accompanying the enemy, so they're going to die along with the enemy. Yeah, an accomplish. So yeah, take them all out. Just smash them to bits. Parallax will tickle him a little bit, but it won't really do much. Then just annoy the boss, so you've got to do most of the work yourself. And when you do kill the boss, the Parallax might teleport around a bit, but it normally does for me. I normally start talking to him straight away, and then he'll like teleport to the side. And he's toast. Right, another spark. 11 sparks. Yeah, so come and talk to Parallax Stewart next. He didn't teleport this time. It's the only instance where he's not kind of teleported away for me. Yeah, sometimes he might just teleport to the side. So if you do see him just completely disappear in front of your eyes, just look around nearby, you should find him. Shame we don't get his weapon. I think I could hold it. I think I can manage. Might have to double hand it. That's okay. Yeah, he's got massive feet as well. Good luck finding a pair of shoes to fit. He's got steel toe caps on at least. He's born with them. He's born with steel toe caps. Born to work, this guy. Yeah, so once you've exhausted all his dialogue, yeah, once you've spoken to him and he's repeating the same thing, just carry on following the path. Yeah, the linear path which is laid out in front of you. You can't miss it. Yeah, run past all the enemies. Give them the finger as you run past. That's all you got to do. Yeah, or give them like a little fist bump, but the offensive type, if you know which one I mean. And just going to get the final meditation spot. No, actually it's not. We're going to get one in the secret area. Yeah, that lie was not intentional, guys. So I just kind of couldn't remember. Yeah, so meditation spot here. And we're going to have no voice left after today. These long videos always kill my throat, by the way. I don't mind it. You know, I am getting used to it a little bit. It's worse when I don't do commentary for like a while, for a week or so, and then I come back to it. Then just like a 30-minute video just hurt my throat a bit. Yeah, so lob it in there. Unlock that shrine. Because we've got the Rolling Ball section coming up. Yeah, Ashen Path 3. We've got that I was going to say medication. The medication spot, yeah. Go on that if you've got a headache and it will heal you up. Or if you've got like diarrhea or anything. Yeah, sitting on that will heal you. Right, because we can run faster, we should be able to get to this next spot before the Rolling Ball comes back. There we go, just. If you don't want to risk it, just go on the nearest spot and wait for it to go past. You don't need to come through as quick as what I am doing. So I'm going to wait and now go. And if you're going fast enough and you avoid getting stunned, so that'll slow you down. Yeah, you should be able to get here in time. Now I'm going to put a cow step down to move that enemy away. Then I'm going to loot his chest once he moves away. There we go. Because you have to wait anyway for the rolling ball to go back. Yes, now once it's rolled back, make sure you run it fast. You've got a gourd active, the movement speed increase. Come up here and you should be able to just duck in here near the fire. Now keep running up. On the left here, watch out for this enemy. That enemy always seems to knock me away. Can't avoid him. But yes, make sure if he does, you roll back quickly. And now should be able to get all the way to the cutscene, guys, before he comes back. And yes, there we go. So the fires will all be extinguished now in that cutscene. So after that cutscene, turn around. Now all the fires have gone. We're going to go into the secret area. And just keep looking for a path on the left. Yeah, it's actually just past that tower. There's a tower just on my left. It's just past there. Here we go. So like I say, just keep an eye out for a new path on the left. A slope leading downwards. Come down it. On the left shortly, you'll find a vine if you want it. If you've already got all the vines, you'll just find will times 1200. Yeah, ignore them big rocks in the middle, so it's going to spawn a boss. Just don't go near them. That's it. Avoid the golem. Carry on downwards. Yeah, past all these. I'm not going to bother killing anything or looting any chests until we get to the secret area. Yeah, I think that's normally a boss there as well, but you have to like interact with the spot in the middle to make him spawn. We're not doing that. Right, carry on forward, and eventually going to reach a new shrine, guys. We are so close. 20 minutes to go. How's it feel, guys, having the platinum so close? Been a hell of a grind. Right, and rest here. Have I enjoyed this game? It's a good game, don't get me wrong. I do like this game, but if I'm honest, the platinum's a bit too long for my liking. Well, 100% I guess. I've enjoyed making a guide and everything. I've enjoyed playing it. I just mean in terms of, yeah, I don't like mega long platinums. I mean, a lot of platinums long until you optimise them. I like it when I can optimise the time to really quick. I do like that when you can optimise it and shorten them down quite a lot. I just like a challenge of, it's like a big problem to me, like a problem I'm solving. I'm optimising it all, and I enjoy the puzzle, I guess, of doing that. Yeah, with this one, it's just, I don't know, it wasn't much of a puzzle. It's more just like find an optimal way to get all the materials. Because most trophies are pretty straightforward, aren't they? Just basically 100%. Or trophies are, yeah, it's quite a few misses. But it's basically just 100% in the game. There's not like any tricky trophies which are quite, you know, difficult to mix in with other trophies. So yeah, but I do normally enjoy rooting Resident Evil games. Because Resident Evil games, they do normally have a complex, it's not a complex list, but optimising it all, it's kind of complex, and I do normally enjoy rooting them. But I've enjoyed the game. I do really recommend this game. It is a good game. It runs well. I mean, frame rate isn't exactly a big thing for me. I know there's been a lot of people do complain about frame rate and frame drops and this stuff, but it doesn't really. It's not a big problem for me. As long as there's no crazy glitches. That's what I don't like, when the game is buggy, controls are awkward. That's things which I don't like. Combat doesn't flow well, but in this everything works well. No glitches, combat flows good. I like how all the upgrades and whatnot work. So yeah, it is good in that respect. It kind of feels a little bit like Lies of P to me, where it kind of come out of nowhere, but it's a really well put together game. I think it's a little bit difficult at times. I don't think you really expect this game to be difficult, do you? When you look at it, yeah, I don't think I expect it to be difficult to what it has been. It's not difficult if you take time to learn the game, but that's the thing. Sometimes I try to look for easy overpowered builds, but it's not really any easy overpowered build in this unless you put time in. But if you put time in to get a good build, then it becomes easy anyway, because you put the time in, you've learnt the game, you've learnt the mechanics and the movesets. So yeah, overpowered builds to me are when you can just basically not learn any enemies and just kill them easily without learning them. That's an overpowered build. If you have to learn the game, upgrade yourself and whatnot, then it's not really overpowered for me, because you have to learn the game anyway to use it. But anyway, guys, yeah, grab that meditation spot. Sorry to bore you. Yeah, I'll get back onto the game. Yeah, grab that meditation spot, come up here and trigger the shrine. That's a final medication spot. Yeah, it's the final spot there. So yeah, trigger this shrine. There's one more. Is there one more? No, 2 more shrines to go. So I'm just going to upgrade something now. I'm going to go into survival in foundation and fully unlock rough skin. That's it. Just raise our defense a little tiny bit more. It might be better lobbing that into 4 Banes, because I don't have much 4 Banes resistance. It's up to you really. I mean, there is some bosses coming up which do a lot of fire damage, so you might want to go for Banes. But anyway, once you're done, come down here, guys, and we've got this boss fight. Top takes bottom, bottom takes top, I think it is. But yeah, with these, once you reach about half HP, they'll join together and roll around the arena for like a good minute, and you won't be able to attack him. So try to hold off on your big abilities until they've done that attack. Like I say, about half HP, they'll join together and roll around the arena, and you won't be able to hit them until that attack is finished. So wait until that attack before you use all your heavy hitters. So yeah, you attack one at a time. What can be helpful here, it's tricky to do. You know they kind of take it in turns, right? To attack you. And they normally spin towards you when they first kind of take their turn. Now if you make it so when they spin towards you, the other one is behind you, then you can they'll stop together like this and you can attack them both at once. Yes, that's kind of a little trick. Of course, you've got to dodge 2 attacks in, but you'll be attacking them at once, which can be obviously using your attacks efficiently. But it's quite tricky to do, because you've obviously got to position yourself well. Look, almost, no, not quite, went too far past him. But you get a gist, you see what I mean. So yeah, just keep attacking him. Like I say, once you get about half HP, they will join together. Frank's good, he's got 2 orange juice left. And we got just over 10 minutes to go. Right, almost got him. Yeah, one more boss to go, guys, and platinum is yours. One more boss to go. Hopefully, I don't know if I say hopefully. I know a lot of people complain because it ruins their platinum, I guess, or they think they weren't true earnest because they got platinum after the fact. But yeah, it'd be nice if they patch in a way to get Wukong's horns earlier, maybe. I don't know. Because it feels like, you know, most of the trophies come at the start of New Game Plus. So it feels like you should be able to get all the materials earlier, because all the other trophies come mega early in Chapter 1. Like, I didn't really want you to play it, they just wanted you to begin Chapter 1 on New Game Plus. But then they make you go all the way to the end just to get some materials, like 4 materials. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll patch it in, we'll see. They have patched in, I think they've made it so fine gold thread is purchasable at Yin Tiger. So I don't think you could buy that originally. That's something they patched in, so it's a possibility. But I guess if they do, nobody will need this video. I don't think they'll patch it in. No, I don't think they'll patch that in. And I think Wukong's horn is always going to be something you're going to have to find at the end of the game. Chapter 5, unless they make it so you can buy it from Yin Tiger and New Game Plus. That's something they might do. We'll see. I think the reason you get it so late is they don't want you unlocking the Wukong's armor so early. I've not actually tried it, but I guess the perk when you've got all four pieces on, maybe it's really good. I think the perk is when you get hit or something, you trigger tenacity mode where you take much reduced damage. Maybe it's a really good perk, I don't know. So that's why they wanted to lock it behind the end of New Game Plus. Perhaps, maybe. But yeah, I got them. Monkey takes top. Got them both. Right, so let's crack on. Do the final boss. And buy the final... craft the final items. Yep, so as you push on forward, keep an eye out on the left. You'll find a pill. Loot it. You'll find will times 3000 inside. There's a chest coming up which we have to loot, guys. It's got a Bull King's horn inside. Very important. Make sure you loot this chest. If you do forget, you can come back here. It's not a big problem. But yeah, we obviously don't want to come back here if we can help it, because it's just more time. Yeah, so trigger the shrine. Yeah, so I'm going to use Cloud Step so I can open this chest without enemies stopping me from doing so. So come down here. It's just on the left, near that first enemy on the left. So use Cloud Step on the right to move him away. There you go. Then come to the left, and there it is. This chest has a Bull King's horn inside. Very important that you loot this chest. There you go. Bull King's horn. You've got one of them. The other three come from the boss. Yeah, you got a Celestial Ribbon as well. Right, just run past all these enemies. No need to kill these perps. And you're going to slide down here. If you can, try to jump off in this middle slope. If not, just go down on the left one. Use Cloud Step to avoid the enemies, and then come around to this chest. That slope just takes you straight to it. So yeah, loot this chest. This one's got like just some other good nice materials inside. You got a gold tree core. And just some other stuff. And this chest over here has a Celestial Ribbon inside, I think. So it's a good one to loot. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. So good one to loot. Right, go down the slope, and here we are. Final shrine, guys, and the final boss for Platinum. That's it. Final hair I'm going to pluck from my eyebrows. Yeah, finally I can let them. They can start growing back now. Right, yeah, I can grow my monobrow back. Right, Golden Eye Beast. Let's take him out. So, yep, he does a lot of fire damage. Be very careful. You might want to equip the Fire Mantle. And that's entirely up to you. I just want to be able to use my fan. So, yeah, he hits very, very hard. And if he rams his hand into the floor and holds him there for a moment, be careful, because he's going to pull him up and do a blast. I'm just watching two screens at once now because Frank's on his last bar. I'm just trying to build up 4 focus points so I can summon the monkeys. Yeah, so get away, because, yeah, he's going to do another explosion. There you go. Yeah, watch out for that. If he lays down in like a big circle of flames, he's about to kind of trigger a burst as well, so get away from there to avoid the AoE. Right, I've got 4 focus points. Let's do it. Immobilize him, Cloud Step, and smash. Whoa. Snap, crackle, and pop. That's all you need to do. Right, fine. Let's drink that orange juice. What is it, half HP? I guess that means halfway to go. Right, there we go. Frank is good for another 20 minutes. Allows me to finish up this video. Yeah, so you see the fan works pretty well on him, and I've luckily kind of got him into a corner. Yeah, the lava does, well, not lava, but the molten floor does damage you. But if you've got a fireproof mantle, it doesn't damage you. That's why that can come useful. But of course, if you put the fireproof mantle, then you can't use your fan. What would have probably been good here was to switch up my build so I could freeze him. To be honest, do you think frost will work on him? Because he's burning. That kind of negates the effect of frost. I don't know. One way to find out, but I will not be doing that, because he's pretty much going to be dead in a second. Cloud Step comes in quite useful. So yeah, you might want to use save Cloud Step if you've got any ready for when he catches you out. If he catches you out of a big combo and you're almost there, you want a Cloud Step to get into safety. And yes, I am using my transformation because I am worried. I'm very worried about dying. I don't think I do much damage to him, but I knock a little bit of a chunk of his health. Problem is, I haven't really upgraded my transformation. That's why it's died so quick. Yeah, but lightning does work on him, as you see. And I've almost got him. I think it was a good idea using that transformation. I mean, it's just laying out on the bench, on sub bench. So why not pull him out of retirement and let him get one more attack in before he get platinum. There we go, got him. He looks like a statue. Yes, there we go. Bull King's Iron Horn times 3. That is what we came all this way for. Yeah, we came all our way for them items. Right, so after you beat him, after cutscene, you'll spawn back on the entrance to the secret area. We're going to use Talisman to walk back to the shrine, and now we're going to craft everything, guys. But first, sell all your treasure. Sell everything. I'm on 433,000. Once I've sold all this, it should give me about an extra 100k. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's buy everything. Like I say, you're going to need about 500,000 to do so. So craft everything which you have not crafted yet. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll let you see everything. So yeah, you should have everything. Everything should be there to craft, providing you did 100% on new game. Because all your recipes do carry it across. You don't have to unlock them all again. The recipes should already be there. Just like you can upgrade on your Shrine in New Game Plus from the get-go. So yeah, just unlock anything which has not been crafted yet. Try not to craft anything which you've already crafted, because you can actually do that, and it costs less. It'll make you waste some of your materials. So only craft things you have not crafted yet. Yeah, with me, I just went with anything which kind of grayed out. Right, that's done. That's done. And right. And it's just a final one, Chubai Spear, and there we go, staffs and spears. That's a fully crafting every weapon, guys. Right, next up is the armor. The armor takes a bit longer just because there's more of them. And you might have noticed the armor uses slightly different materials to what the weapons use. For example, the weapons use, I've got to try and remember now. I think the weapons use Uruguay core, but the armor doesn't use them. Yeah, things like that. Also, the weapons use kun steel, but the armor don't. Armor uses silk, of course, but weapons don't need silk. I mean, how effective would a weapon be if it had a blade made out of silk? It wouldn't be very good. Probably knitting, but that's about it. We could knit an armor set. Yeah, we'd have to find some balls of yarn first. It's a random drop. Right, yeah, this is the chest. You don't have to craft every single one. The ones at the bottom which are grayed out, you've already crafted them. But yeah, I guess at least me showing you these, it allows you to see all the armor types. There might be a deluxe edition armor in here. So if you see an armor piece and you don't have it, it might be deluxe. And you don't need that for platinum. You do not need the deluxe items. Yeah, so that's all the chest. Now we're going to do the arms and then the legs, and we've got platinum. And at the end, guys, like I say, I'll just show you exactly what materials I've got left, so you know what excess we had. It's not a lot. It's the will. I don't have much will left. The gold tree core is very close. I only have 4 of them left. But I think I have quite a few fine gold threads. I have quite a few of them. And other things like cold iron leaves and refined iron sand. I have a lot of them left. Right, that's the arms. Final ones, the legs. Yes, for my little delicate feet. Anybody been playing this on the Steam version? Does 100% on Steam does 100% the game, and of course reaching this far in New Game Plus, does that get you 100% on Steam as well? I know Steam's got like, is it 81 achievements or something? But obviously on PSN there's only like 50 or so. So there's a lot more. So yeah, you get a trophy, guys, once you've crafted all armor, mantled with might, and that should be the final one, and then Platinum will pop, final fulfillment. And there you go. All the trophies, guys, in Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that on the Steam version, you have to unlock every single relic as well. So maybe it requires like 3 new game pluses or so to unlock, you know, your true form. So yeah, these are all the materials I've got left after unlocking anything. Look how much will, not a lot. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the whole series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully Silent Hill 2.